Okay, we on. Yay. Salute Race Pacer.
Look like they're gonna start the notification.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that works.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much how that works.
Oh, there you go. It went through.
Oh yeah, it went up. It went up. Just like that. What did what my guy Queens Flip say? And the lights go up just like that.
Facts. We in the building. We in the building. My peopleization.
Salute.
Salute. First and foremost, salute to my brother, Claymore Rain. He's in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Claymore Rain. Race Pacer in the building. QCP 1000 in the building. D-Man Jr., he in the building. Mr. Sandman 1025, he in the building. Naeem Amir in the building. Franklin Giles in the building. Mike Johnson in the building. Lex Luthor in the building. Leon in the building. Tesparza 0218, he in the building. Louis Bay in the building. Brooklyn Outlaw in the building. Salute to Amp Marley in the building. Get Up in the building. Ken Walton in the building. Hoyt Alston in the building. Big Red Shaolin in the building. Judah 773 in the building. Paul Smith in the building. Cut Creator 1 in the building. Bruce Davis in the building. Just Being E in the building. Goat 95, he in the building. Von the Virtuoso in the building. 818 is in the building. Hacks is in the building. Louis Bay in the building. Yoni Crab TV, he in the building. My brother H-Dub is in the building. Felix Mays in the building. Sport Coat in the building. Salute to each and every one of y'all. My brother Mark Wunderlich in the building. Salute to my brother Stephen Ella Mack. He in the building. And he dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. My big brother Blue Blood. Salute to my brother Stephen Ella Mack. Appreciate you, great brother. Where's the brother that he start off coming saying, delete your channel because he mad? This guy right here.
Mad. They stay. Mm-hmm. I seen him early.
Yeah, early.
I was like, didn't even say nothing yet.
Yeah. 8K Crowder, he in the building.
Salute, Clay.
Jason Cherry in the building. Motown 909, he in the building.
Yeah.
Now, Mike Johnson, you started off. We didn't even say 2 words. All we said is hello. And the first thing you said was, delete your channel. Hey, Unknown in the building. D-Man Jr. in the building.
He said I slapped him up, Blue. He already got him out of it. He said let him hang a little minute.
Yeah.
Gave him a minute, man.
Yeah. No, don't slap him up. Give him a minute. Mr. J-Ron B 80 in the building. Michael Lebro in the building. Manuel Espinosa in the building. Salute to the shot. Southwest Dice in the building. Salute to the shot. Now, Boxer XT in the building. Crypto Chris in the building. Joshua Vasquez, they in the building.
Yeah.
Now, the brothers start off by saying Bobby Collins, Adrian Vett, they in the building. Winston Horton in the building. Sean Coleman in the building. Jamal Nixon in the building. Playboy Buddha in the building. E3313 in the building. Colin Fredericks in the building. We in the building, people. Now, he start off by saying, Jimmy Walker, Vincent Harris, they in the building. Salute to Miami in the building.
I know my Jimmy Walker in the building.
Paradise in the USA. Miami in the building.
Yeah.
Hey, so he says, delete your channel, Blue, you bogus. Now, KO Boxing News, my brother KO Breaking Boxing News. What's up, KO Breaking Boxing News? What's up, family? Hey, now, what we bogus about, we didn't even say 2 words. Didn't even get 2 words out.
The brain has been stained. He's been waiting all day long, ever since yesterday, ever since the day before, whenever it was, to say this, bro. That's what it is. But my question is, what would you be doing with your time if Blue wasn't on today? I mean, you got a chance to put up a whole entire little a message in the chat, got put on the screen. You famous today, baby. What would you do without Blue?
What did he say? You made it.
You made it, baby.
You made it. King John, man, what's up? Carlos Burke, what's up? Hey, listen.
Your mama said you wasn't gonna be shit. Your daddy said you wasn't gonna be shit. Look at you now.
Bro, you made it. You made it, bro.
You made it.
Quincy Carter, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. So glad you finally cooked, KO. So tired of his tank fanboying and D-Rod. They can't match your boxing knowledge and resources. Kurt Spirit lives on in you. Salute to the late, great legendary.
Let me hit him with one. Let me hit him with one.
Anderson. Hit him.
Yeah. Fire. More fire.
Yes, sir. Shouts out to the late, great, legendary Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother Kurt Anderson. Mark J. Voltaire, salute. Anthony Ingram, what's up, family? Rayful Bennett, Queen City Highlights, what's up, family? He says, still on Bill's payroll, and you still live in the basement.
It's never a good thing. Did they ever get that black mold cleaned up down there?
Ain't that something? It's never Hacks, what's thing. Up? See Money Best Style is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Billy Wright, what's up? Big Herm, BVG Trey. Salute, Silver Surfer. Salute. No, so here's the thing, right? They the ultimate fanboys. He said, don't time me out. Don't time me out this time. I ain't time you out last time. When did I time you out? I don't even remember you to time you out, brother. Right? So, Time Money 87, what's up? So they get mad for hearing the truth, right? The truth is frowned upon. Anytime you hear it, especially today's time and today's era, right? Anytime you tell the truth, right? It's frowned upon. It's quote unquote considered hating. Now, when you tell the truth, now it's hating. But I invite any and everybody to come up here and prove me wrong. I don't mind standing corrected. I stand corrected all the time. I'll tell you in a second. Oh, I was wrong. I stand corrected. Come show me. Come show me so I can stand corrected. Right? The facts of the matter is, see, when you put Gervonta Tank Davis' name in, here they come, the Avengers. Right? They come on stilts. Right? They come in cars with no doors, paddle boards. Here they come. The Avengers. They form like Voltron. Right? Because they can't help themselves, because they like to live in fantasy land, and how dare I come along and pop their bubble? No, they want to live in their bubble. They want to live how they want. How dare you come here and tell me the truth? How dare you come here and tell me that if I eat McDonald's every day, it's bad for my health? How dare you? I want to enjoy my food on my time. Well, you ain't got to watch. You ain't got to watch. You don't have to watch. Travion 2 Trail, what's up? Andre B, what's good? Andre B says, see, because you're a hater. Well, Andre B, come show me how I'm a hater, and I got $200 for you. Do we have a deal, Andre B? All you got to do is show me, what did I hate on? Give me 3 things I hated on. Give these people 3 things I hated on, and I'll send you $200. Free $200, because you said I'm a hater. So it should be easy for you to show these people and myself where I'm a hater. Show Claymore. Show the people in the chat that I'm a hater. Show me 3 things I hated on somebody about and the definition of hate. And then come in and I'll cash app you $200 right now. Fool A Earth, man. What's up, family? Will Smith, my brother. The Queen, Shakia Fields, she's in the building. Peace and blessings, Queen. Silver Surfer, Rock B. What's up, family? Silver Surfer says, saying Tank Duck and Shakur is more opinion than facts, though, unlike Loma, who actually ducked. Now, how can Loma be a duck when you don't know the details of that situation, yet you telling me that Tank is my opinion, but you say you know for a fact that Loma ducked? So, Silver Surfer, before I put you in timeout, come here and show us where's the proof that Loma ducked, because you said Loma ducked. You got the facts that Loma ducked. Oak Park Boston, what's good? But you don't have, there is no proof that Tank ducked Shakur. That's my opinion.
Salute.
Brian Fraser, what's up? But you don't have no details of neither one of the situations. Only detail you have is that you have your pom-poms out, high-fiving and chest bumping for a guy you probably never met in life. Right? And so I asked you, you said, oh, saying Tank is ducking is in my opinion. Yet, I have proof that he ain't never sent that man a contract, but he said he's on his list of fighters, on his hit list, and on his hit list, he stated that he wants to be undisputed. Shakur qualifies. Shakur qualifies. You don't need a catch weight. He got a belt that you said you want. He's on your list of opponents that you said you want to fight on your hit list. But he's a free agent, network promotional free agent. And you never sent him a contract. Mr. Big Pay Bray, what's up? Black Boston Kings, what's good?
What's good, Blake?
He said Devin Haney can't beat Javante Tank Davis, in my opinion. I'm cool with that. Jonathan Thompson, what's good? Rock B, what's up? I'm cool with that. Queen City, I'm about to time you out. I asked you a question. You don't answer the question, I'm blocking you. I'm not even timing you out. I'm going to straight block you. So I'm going to ask you again. Right? You along with your fellow compadre over there, G McCall 09, what's up? You along, Josh Stotts, what's up, family? You along with your fellow compadre over there stated that I'm a hater. So I'm asking you to prove where I'm a hater at. Show me.
It won't. What's the question? Ask the question again.
You and your compadre said that I'm a hater. Right? That's what you said. So I'm asking you, show me where I'm a hater at. Lil said it. What's up? Jafar Views, why we got to get risk of getting blocked. Jafar Views, why you want to join the circus? You want to join the circus? Mind your business. It has nothing to do with that. You can ask whatever question you want. You can have whatever opinion you want. They label me a hater. They call me outside my name. My name is not hater. So, therefore, that's a completely different conversation. So, please, mind your business. I didn't have nothing to do about your opinion. The brother just said he think Devin Haney gonna get knocked out. Another brother said he think Tank could beat him. I don't care. That's your opinion. What that have to do with it? And furthermore, Jafar Views, I give everybody the floor. Don't I, Clay?
Yeah.
I'm going to pay you. I'm giving you the floor to pay you. So what are you talking about? You run the risk of getting blocked. I'm telling you, all you got to do, stand your ground, speak your piece, or don't say nothing at all. Don't come here talking about I'm a hater and X, Y, and Z, but then when I give you the floor to actually speak your piece and prove your point, then you run and tuck your tail and hide. No, don't throw stones and hide your hand. I'm giving you the opportunity. Plain and simple. No, when you come here, you're doing all that talking in the chat. I address, am I wrong, Clay? I address every single person here. So I give everybody respect. I appreciate everybody. So if you're going to say something and speak your piece in the chat, I'm not like other platforms that just gloss over you or ignore you. No, you have a voice. So I give you the opportunity to speak your piece. Don't talk about me behind my back when I give you the opportunity to talk about me in my face. Come click the link and speak your piece. No, but they know this is what happens, Clay. They know they're lying. They got their pom-poms out. They're high-fiving and chest bumping. You know you don't have no leg to stand on. You're just a super fan, so it's easy to talk in the chat. When I tell you to click the link, come here, show your face, and stand on your square. I give you the opportunity. Come, I don't got no problem with it. Come on and prove me wrong. I said I'll give you $200 to prove me wrong. I ain't seen nobody take the $200 yet. Fool A Earthman, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue and Clay in the super chat. We appreciate you, brother.
No doubt. And once again, that picture is diabolical. Shout out to Biz.
Yeah. Brandon Broussard, what's up, family? AJ Moore, what's up? He said, "Where's the link?" Okay, this link is solely for Silver Surfer, and then me and Clay gonna cook. Then we send out the link in a little while, but me and Clay gonna cook. So this link is solely for Silver Surfer to prove his point. Jug 47, what's up?
That picture is priceless, bro.
Yo,
you do that yourself, or did you copy it from somewhere?
Yo, Bobby Womack, what's good?
Was that a Photoshop job that you put together, or was that that original? That can go on a T-shirt right there.
That's classic right there.
That can go on a T-shirt.
I think Leonard Ellaby would crack up. Did he see that?
Definitely.
Leonard Ellaby himself would crack up.
I'll rock the T-shirt, bro. I think that's a hard-ass T-shirt. Put a tattoo tear on his eye, too, like right here.
Brian Jones says Shakur tweets are, here we go. Shakur tweets are Zepeda tweets prove they have been setting up the fight for 18 months. I don't know if you know, Brian Jones, but this is no secret that William Zepeda and Shakur have been talking about fighting. That's no secret.
A long
William
time.
Zepeda is his mandatory. That's no secret. It's no secret that Shakur said that he was willing to fight him. That's not a secret, brother. What does that have to do with anything? I mean,
you know
Tank been telling us for years he's gonna fight Devin Haney. He ain't do it yet. So does that mean he secretly ain't trying to make a fight with Shakur? Because he been telling us that he's trying to fight Devin Haney? Make 100%. It make sense. Silver Surfer, go ahead, great brother.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey,
what's good?
What up, Silver Surfer?
That's what I'm saying. You can't call Tank a duck.
Okay.
Versus Shakur because he reached out to Shakur, number one.
Mm-hmm.
As for availability, number two, and what did Shakur do? He went to match for him. He signed a 2-fight deal. He could have waited it out. He could have waited till they called back. Or he could have actually followed up with Tank in the team to see when the fight, when they was trying to fight. He could have, there were steps for him to make it happen. But he took another route and signed a 2-fight deal. So to call him a duck is kind of crazy. And I said Loma's more of a duck because they actually had negotiations. They actually had a date. And he pulled out. So it's like two different situations where you can't, you know what I mean? You can't compare one to the other.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for me to go.
I mean, yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so I just want you to repeat what you said. So there's no misunderstanding. There's no misconstruing.
So Tank's team reached out to Shakur.
Right.
Shakur went a different route.
Mm-hmm.
That's simple. So Tank attempted to make the fight happen.
Oh, he did.
I mean, he asked for availability.
Mm-hmm.
So that's showing signs of interest. If I go to a job and I go apply for a job, after about a week or so, I'll call the job up and say, hey, I'm just calling to check the status of the application, If I didn't hear anything from them, he could have done the same thing. If you waiting on their call back, he could have called them and said, yo, I'm trying to check the status. Like, I'm trying to see what's up. I'm trying to make the fight happen. But instead, he went and signed with Eddie Hearn for 2 fights. He didn't want the fight right now. He want the fight, but he don't want the fight right now because he know he's not ready right now.
Okay. So now let me ask you this question. When Tank reached out to El Rayo, did El Rayo have to call Tank back?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there's a whole process. It's a negotiation. It's
right. It's dialogue, right?
Yeah.
So why didn't Tank have dialogue with Shakur? Because Shakur said yes, I'm available, and he never called him back. But you just said Shakur is ducking.
No, I'm not saying. If anybody's ducking,
Tank reached out to Shakur. Shakur said yes, I want to fight. That's your answer, right?
Yeah.
So explain to me this. Then why did Tank reach out to El Rayo and other people?
Because Shakur went a different direction.
No. Please stop. I'm gonna ask you again. When he reached out to Shakur said yes. He never called Shakur Stevenson back.
Because Shakur ended up getting Matchroom.
Please stop. He never called Shakur Stevenson back ever to ask interest about a fight. He started calling other people. If he was truly wanting to fight Shakur Stevenson, when Shakur Stevenson said yes, why didn't the buck stop there and he start negotiating with Shakur?
Shakur signed with Matchroom.
Please stop saying that, because his contract with Matchroom, this is why it's important, Clay, for us to do what we do, because this misinformation that's placed out that people want to grasp onto like leeches, they just want to hold on to information that fits the narrative. Okay, him signing the Matchroom has absolutely nothing to do with him fighting Tank Davis. Absolutely nothing. It did not stop him signing with Matchroom. Did not stop anything. Let me ask you a question, Silver Surfer. Is Lomachenko a free agent?
No.
So how is he negotiating with Lomachenko?
They were scheduled to fight in November, right?
That's not what I asked you. Is Lomachenko a free agent?
No, he's not.
He's with a promoter, right?
He talked to his promoter, yes.
I didn't ask you who he talked to. Is he with a promoter?
Yeah, he with a promoter.
And he's with a network, right?
Yep.
So how's he fighting Lomachenko then?
Because they went through the process of negotiating.
Okay, right. So you're trying to use Matchroom as a deterrent to why Shakur can't fight Tank because he signed the Matchroom.
Yeah,
meanwhile, Eddie Hearn. He did not have a fight in October. He had no fight scheduled. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh reached out to him and said, "Do you want to be on this card?" He had no date. Okay, he's a network promotional free agent since his last fight, which was June 9th, a week before Tank fought. Okay, Tank immediately started to negotiate with Lomachenko before he even fought Frank Martin. They already had dialogue back and forth with Lomachenko, who's signed exclusively to Top Rank in ESPN. He started to have dialogue with them because guess what? Tank wants to fight Lomachenko. When Tank wants to fight you, he'll have dialogue with you. When he really wants to do something, he'll show interest in doing it. When he don't want to do something, he won't show interest. He called El Rayo a multiple of times. El Rayo has even told them no, and he's still calling Rayo. Shakur said yes, and he never called him back.
Because he's trying to make a fight happen this year. He can't fight Shakur.
Bro, stop.
What you mean, Blue?
Stop, bro. This is nasty work. What are you talking about? Shakur was a network promotional free agent. He raised his hand to fight him this year. He said yes for this year. He had no fight in October. Where are y'all getting this from? That information came afterwards with Joe Cordina. That's Turki Al-Sheikh. That's Turki.
This is what I'm trying to explain, though. After what, though, Blue? There was nothing. Tank contacted him. He was waiting on him to contact him back. He went a different. And when
did Tank call? Stop right there. When did Tank call him back?
He went a different route.
I didn't. Bro, stop. When did Tank call him back?
What I'm. He.
What are you saying, bro? I asked you, bro. Please stop.
This is what I'm trying to explain.
Bro, don't tell me about nothing else. When did Tank call him back?
What's the point? He already have a fight date.
Bro, Silver Surfer, this is why you go in timeout, bro.
No, you're not listening.
This is why. This is, bro, this is a silly conversation.
You're not letting me explain, bro.
He did not have a fight until the last minute. Please stop saying that.
The last minute of what, though?
Brother, stop. That came when he realized that Tank was not going to contact him. It was no interest in fighting him.
Okay.
His team even reached back out to Tank, and they never responded. What are you talking about?
This is what I'm trying to.
What are you talking about?
Fight. All right. Okay. He was supposed to fight Lomachenko in November, right?
Right.
Okay. So if he was going to fight Shakur in November, Shakur already that fight with Joe Cordina was already announced.
What, bro? What are you talking about?
It was already. What I'm saying is the
no,
fight
it was
with Cordina
not.
was already.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Last month,
brother. Please stop. Okay, we just got information of Cordina and Shakur a couple of weeks ago.
It was before September, Blue. It was definitely before September. 100%. It was like sometime in August. So what I'm saying is, if he waited, it wasn't
brother. Please stop.
September.
Please stop, bro.
All right, go look at the dates. It wasn't September,
brother. I don't care. He reached out to him. He reached out, bro. He had 2 months, bro. He had months to reach out to Shakur. He never did. When he reached out to Jose El Rayo and Isaac Cruz, he kept reaching out. They didn't have to wait and sit on their hands and hope that he calls them back, because those are guys he really wanted to fight. He don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. Why he never called him back? So Shakur Stevenson went on with his career. He's not going to sit there on the shelf like a fool because he got to wait for Tank Davis, like he don't have his own careare and own family to feed.
What I'm saying is he had time to fight.
No, he didn't have time, brother. Stop saying that.
How much time do you need for camp?
Bro. I can't, bro. Stop.
2 months. You only need 2 months.
Brother, please stop. You sound silly.
No, because you're not even letting me like finish what I'm trying to say. You only need 2 months.
You're not saying anything. You just said that Tank Davis reached out and he never called Shakur back because he's interested. Let me ask you a question, Silver Surfer. Right? You're a smart man, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You got 3 women, right?
Yep.
You tell 3 women you want to date them, right?
Yep.
You ask one woman, do she want to go out? She says yes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you call 2 other women and ask them if they want to go out. They say yes, right?
Yep.
Those other 2 women, woman number 2 and 3, you continue to call them back and set up dates and everything. The first woman you never call back. She's supposed to wait for you? Do you want to date? Do she feel like you want to date her? When she know you calling the woman 2 and 3 back and setting up dates and times and locations. She's supposed to sit there and wait for you?
I mean, nah, but what I'm saying is...
What are you saying?
If I say it's 2 months to fight...
I just asked you a question.
From now.
He reached out to Shakur. Shakur said yes. That's it. That's all. No time needed to pass, brother. Why did more time need to pass? He needed to figure out if he wanted to fight Shakur. Shakur said yes.
It's a lot. It's a lot of
what? Let me ask you a question. Why did he reach out to anybody else? He said he wanted to unify the belts, didn't he? Yes or no?
I guess so, yeah.
You guess so? Did Tank Davis say he wanted to unify the belts? Yes or no?
I'm not sure.
How come you know everything else, but you don't know that? I'm confused.
I don't know if he said that or not.
Okay, so he don't want to. Let me ask you this question then. So you don't know if he want to unify the belts. Didn't he say Shakur Stevenson was on his hit list?
Right.
Didn't he say he don't want to fight Isaac Cruz no more?
I don't remember him saying that either.
You don't remember none of those things, huh?
I remember him saying hell no to a rematch. But
I just asked you. I'm gonna ask you again, brother. I'm gonna ask you again, brother. I said to you, didn't he say he don't want to fight Isaac Cruz anymore? You said I don't know about that. I know he did say hell no to a rematch. So what are you talking about? Didn't that mean he said no? You don't want to fight him no more, right?
You would have let me finish when Jim.
Okay, go ahead and explain that.
When he asked him, do he think it deserves a rematch, and he said hell no. He didn't ask him would he fight Isaac Cruz again.
He said I'm not fighting him again. Right?
He said, does this deserve a rematch? And I remember him saying, hell no, as in no, it doesn't.
Okay, so I don't care how you put it. So it don't deserve a rematch. Hell no, I don't want to fight him. However you put it. Either way, he said no, right? Correct?
Does it deserve a rematch? He said hell no.
I didn't ask you that. I don't care if it did or didn't. I'm asking you what he said.
That's what the question was.
Right. Okay, so he said it don't deserve a rematch. That means no. I don't care how you slice it, right?
That's what he said.
Brother, Bro, doesn't that mean no? At the end of the day, all roads to him saying no, right?
You said, "Do he want?" No, that's not what you said. He said.
Then he said Isaac Cruz fight doesn't deserve a rematch, right?
That's what he said.
So that means he don't want to rematch him. For what, right? That's what he's saying, right?
He said it don't deserve. I'm going. That's
exactly
Christ,
what he said. Bro. It doesn't matter. He's saying no, right? That's what he's saying, right? They don't deserve a rematch. I don't need to do it. Whatever the reason, he don't want it, right?
However, you just get over your point, bro. What you try to say,
bro? Answer the question. He don't want to rematch Isaac Cruz. Basically, is what he's saying, right?
If you want to put it that way, yeah.
Oh my God! If I want to put it that way, did I put it that way or did he put it that way?
He said, hell no, it doesn't deserve a rematch.
So he said no to a rematch with Isaac Cruz, yes, right?
Okay.
Holy smoke, Clay, am I crazy here?
I don't know if you're trying to beat around the bush. Like, I'm saying if he said, I just want to be clear, if he said that Isaac Cruz doesn't deserve a rematch, is that not him discrediting the Isaac Cruz rematch? Is that what that is or not?
What it is that he felt he beat Isaac Cruz easily that night to the point where no, it doesn't deserve a rematch. The guy asked him, you think this deserve a rematch? In his mind, I beat him clear. And no, it doesn't. Hell no, it doesn't deserve a rematch. That's what he's saying.
So Silver Surfer, let me just ask you, because I'm hearing everything you're saying. I'm in agreement, but where I'm confused at is how does that say he's willing to fight him again?
He didn't say it. It's two different questions. If I ask will you do this or do you deserve it's two different words. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
all right, so not deserving, doesn't that mean that I don't see no reason to fight him again? Does it mean that at least?
You could say that.
What else could I say? I could also say what else? What else?
I'm saying you can say that. Fair enough. Go ahead.
That's fair, right? Like that's not reaching, right? I just want to be clear. We're not reaching by saying that, right? Like that's a reasonable conclusion to come to if he says this guy doesn't deserve a rematch with him.
It's like, look, it's like, does it deserve a rematch? No, but will I fight this dude again? I made a lot of money with him. He got a big fan base. It's like I could find a reason to fight him again, but do he deserve a rematch? Oh.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, I'll take it. But at the end of the day, he's not. Is it fair to say he's not interested in fighting him again? From that statement,
he left.
I don't know. Like he clearly, like he's not. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say. Like, you know what I mean? He just. I don't know. That was an interesting experience. It's funny to watch sometimes these guys come up here and try to do everything, but just, you know what I mean? Yeah, but he would go into hypotheticals again, right? But if the man says that man don't deserve no rematch with me, I mean, look, if Canelo says that, we know what that means. But if Canelo says that guy doesn't deserve to fight me again, we know exactly what that means. Nobody's ever worried. But if Tank says it, he could mean Yes, but he don't deserve it. I'll fight him anyway. He's a dude who doesn't deserve to be in the ring with me, but I could fight him anyway. I don't know. It's like you see the play, they see the game, and they want to get in front of the game, so they don't want to. I don't know. It's all good. I don't know what to say. He kind of got there, Blue. He kind of got there. He almost got there. I guess he just left. I guess there was nowhere else to go, and he just left. I guess there was nowhere else to go. He just left. It got that bad where he's like, I'm out. Because he was like, you can say that. I'm like, what else could you say? Give me another thing to say. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he went into a long paragraph. He said, well, he could have been like, he don't deserve a fight, but for the right money and the right time and the right place, I'll fight him. Because, the money got to be right. I'll fight him. He said all that? Is that what he said? Is that what he said? Or did he
these fighters,
I don't know.
Yo, these fighters will make you look silly, bro. They'll make you Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, queen. Yo, these fighters will make you look silly, bro. They'll make you look silly instead of you just being like, bro, just call it is what it is.
Yo, my man said he could have said he don't deserve to fight me, but I don't mean I won't fight him again. If the money,
I made money with him the last time, bro. You make money with everybody.
I didn't even know what to say there. I'm like, all right, man. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
So wait, you ain't gonna make
that. I missed that. My bad.
Oh man, you can't make this up, bro.
Yeah, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. But look, at the end of the day, guys, if you guys don't have the proof, then you guys can't stand on your square and say that man sent an offer. And stop. And this whole entire, he made a phone call and checked for his availability. Man, bro. I mean, it just seems real easy to get you guys off your square because he made a phone call. First of all, he didn't make no phone call. His team reached out to him, right? But all right, the phone call was made. Why does that hold so much weight in the direction of an offer being made? That is not an offer being made. Clearly, that's not an offer being made. On top of that, on Cigar Talk, shout out to Cigar Talk, Shakur said before he signed with Eddie Hearn, he did follow up with him. He actually did call him again right before he did that with Eddie Hearn to be like, look, I'm about to make this move. Bro got $5 million on the table ready to go in his pocket, bro. And he still calls up the team and goes, yo, what are y'all doing? And y'all still didn't give him no confirmation or call him back. What is he supposed to do? You guys won't be satisfied unless this kid throws away every other opportunity he has in his career. Unless he throws every single opportunity away and sits there and waits like a good little boy for Tank to call him when Tank is ready.
Yeah, but then look, then they're gonna say he ain't do nothing. Brandon Broussard, brother, the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Salute, Uncle Clay. Let me get that 200 today. It's my birthday. Salute to my brother Brandon Broussard in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on his born day. Happy Earth Day to you, King. Salute,
Brandon Broussard.
And he back, dropping another half a dub.
He took his ball and left. He didn't take his ball. He just left.
Oh, he said homie took his ball and left. Yo, he just left. He just straight up left.
Yeah, it got crazy. At first I thought you kicked him off. I'm like, oh, okay.
Nah, I was letting you dialogue with him. And
I was trying to build with him. I'm trying, you know me, Blue. I'm trying to build the bridge, right? I'm trying to bring him in. Like, yo, come on in.
Right.
Come on in. You good, bro.
He just
stay here, bro. All you gotta do is tell the truth. So let's get to the truth so that Blue can get to his point with you. Because he's trying to build with you and enlighten you right now, but we got to get past this little hump in the road.
Right.
Him saying he don't deserve a fight with him, was that a response to him fighting him again?
Right.
Like, that was gonna be my next question. Was that a response to that? If he responds to, what about this guy next? And he goes, that guy don't deserve no fight with me. What does that mean? What is
hey,
that's a response to a direct question. A direct question was, what about Isak Cruz next? His response to that question was, that dude don't deserve no fight with me.
Samuel J. Forsey, he said Blue can argue with an Eskimo about ice. I can. H-Dub, brother, in the super chat. Much love, family. He said Ryo put on the clinic and Shakur hasn't. This is what they say. But when Shakur put on the clinic against Yoshino and Oscar Valdez and a couple of other fighters, then it's not counted. Right? I mean, Devin put on the clinic. He had a great fight with Lomachenko and then put on the clinic with Regis Prograis, and that didn't warrant a Tank Davis fight. What warrants a Tank Davis fight? Peace bless to the Queen, Jay Lynn. She's in the building. Peace and bless to the Queen, Maya Egypt. She's in the building.
Hello, Queen.
Has anybody seen Tiana Scott? Because I haven't seen her in a minute.
No, you know I ain't seen Cheese.
Yeah, I haven't seen Cheese either. Samuel, he says Shakur need to prove himself. This is what he said. Okay, so okay, Silver Surfer. Okay, he said his phone died. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
So Samuel says Shakur needs to prove himself. Okay, so let me ask you a question, Samuel. Did Shakur beat Oscar Valdez? He beat Jamel Herring. He unified the belts. He knocked out Yoshino. Now, let me ask you this question. What did Frank Martin prove? And against who? What did Isaac Cruz prove before, hi baby? What did Isaac Cruz prove before he fought Tank? Tell us, Samuel. H-Dub said those are not 135-pound fighters. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, H-Dub, because last time I checked, Hector Garcia is a 130-pound fighter. He got the fight. Lamont Rose Jr. is about to get the fight. He's a 130-pound fighter. I mean, the list goes on. Leo Santa Cruz, what did he prove? So what they do in other weight classes, it counts for other people. It just don't count for Shakur. Ray Davis in the building. So when Shakur do it, well, he didn't do it in the division. What did Frank Martin do in the division then? More than Shakur did.
Absolutely nothing.
Because they have a common opponent, Artem Haratinian. Shakur won every round against, and Frank Martin was actually losing to the late rounds and had to have a knockdown to win the fight. Frank Martin had one big fight, no disrespect or slight to him, but his biggest win was Michelle Ali Rivera.
Straight
and what
up.
did he do? Lechi Puma Skills, what's up? So what did he do? Shakur beating Edwin De Los Santos was bigger than any win, even though he did it in a quote-unquote lackluster performance. It still was a better fight and a bigger win than anybody Frank Martin beat. If you make Edwin De Los Santos versus Frank Martin, people will say that's a 50-50 fight right now. And Shakur won a belt in the division. He's a champion in the division. Frank Martin has yet to fight for a title. Up until the Tank fight, Clay, he didn't fight for a title. He never fought. Did he beat a former world champion before he fought Tank?
Frank? No.
Right, so he was in the same boat as Edgar Berlanga.
Pretty much. Edgar Berlanga was a little more popular, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga got a whole country behind him. At least he had that argument to walk into a fight with Canelo to be like, I got Puerto Rico. But Frank, come on, Frank was a ghost, literally. Shout out to Frank Martin, but
Mark Fralin, Blade Brown, what's up? Real Talk said Edwin only beat Rayo. Okay, so let me ask you this question: who did Frank Martin beat better than El Rayo? I'll wait. Adam Hurley, what's up? Who did Frank Martin beat better than El Rayo, Clay?
Frank didn't beat El Rayo.
No, he said Edwin De Los Santos only beat El Rayo. So I'm saying so I'm saying that who did Frank Martin beat that's better than El Rayo?
Nobody. Unless you want to give nobody. Because if you want to try to give Rivera it, which I think is crazy, but that's about it. That's as close to it as it don't make no difference, bro. Like at the end of the day, that's not the requirement. Saying that Shakur Stevenson didn't earn it is ridiculous because Tank said he wants to fight him. That's it. You guys got to stop. Like now you're questioning Tank's judgment, right? Tank said he wants to fight Shakur. Now Shakur didn't earn it. Like So that's why Shakur shouldn't be fighting. I don't understand what the point behind the statement is. When you say something like that, what does that mean? If Shakur needs, what does he need to earn? Shakur don't need to do nothing. Shakur's been put on a list of fighters that Tank said he wants to fight. Shakur don't got to do nothing. If Shakur didn't earn it, how'd he get on the list?
And he said our team close. Shakur said our team punching. What are you talking about? Our team got punch harder than Edwin Del Santos,
bro. That was a one-sided fight, bro. One-sided ass whooping. The only thing that didn't happen to Artem is he didn't get stopped. That's the only thing.
Right.
Everything else happened to that kid, bro. Everything else. He got punched on like he got punched on more than he probably ever been punched on.
Right. So I don't get it.
It's nonsense. It's nonsense. and on top of that, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? If you saying Shakur didn't do nothing to earn it, so what you're doing is you're basically saying that's why Tank didn't make an offer.
Okay.
Well, at least you're agreeing that Tank didn't make an offer.
So Lex Luthor says send the link. Okay, this link is only for Lex Luthor. Send the link. It'll be a barbecue. Cool. We're sending you the link right now.
He says send the link. It'll be a barbecue.
Right. Real Talk said Edwin and our team are equal. No, they not. Go sit at the kiddie table, brother.
Not even a little bit, bro. Not even a little bit.
Go sit at the kiddie table. They'll say anything. They'll say anything to try to make a point.
Our team want to fight you now. I could tell you right now, Edwin want to fade right now. He looking at you crazy right now.
Dev, give me 1 second. I want to get this brother Lex Luthor up here because he said he gonna barbecue me. So okay, go ahead, Lex Luthor. Click the link. The link is in the chat. You said send the link so I can barbecue you. Okay, Jonathan97, what's up?
And don't come up here filibustering doing 20 minutes soliloquies about your love for Tank, bro. Professing your love. You know what I mean?
Come up here and barbecue me. I'm primed for the cooking. Man, I haven't seen Tiana Scott in a while, man. Anybody seen her around anywhere? Nothing, man. If you do, man, hope she's doing well, man. I hope Tiana Scott is doing well. Tiana Scott, if you with us, Queen, or you can hear it, just tap in, tell us you good, and I noticed we haven't seen you in a while. Oh yeah, I am, Dev. Who's Tone? Tone, are you Lex Luthor?
Maybe that's Lex Luthor.
Are you Lex Luthor?
Nah, this ain't Lex Luthor.
All right, well, I'll get back to you, great brother.
All right.
Lex Luthor, come on, great brother. Darnell Schaefer, what's up? Unknown, what's up? Jordan Smith, what's up?
We got the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
The mac and cheese. We got everything except for the grill man. We need
the link is in the chat. Lex Luthor, you still typing in the chat. Click the link.
We got everything but the grill man in the building, man. We all ready to go, man. Party ready, right. DJ ready to spin, bar fully stocked. You know what I mean? Music is going on. You make me happy.
Right.
Where the grill man at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Where you at, bro? Party started, bro. Yard is looking crazy. People popping. There you go. You know that song. You know that's exactly how you dance to it, Blue. This you can tell. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Frankie Beverly, baby. Rest in peace.
Yeah. He said, I'm looking. What you looking for? The link right there. Everybody else can find it but you.
Put it back in there, man. Put it back in there, man. Hold on. I got you. Don't worry, bro. I got you.
Hey. Woo.
About to be an old family reunion.
Yeah.
A family reunion, man. There you go, right there. Luther.
Link right there in the chat.
It's right there.
Link right there in the chat. Jay, what's up, baby boy? I love you too, kids. My son John is in the building.
Salute, John.
Love you too, baby boy. Go ahead, click that link, Luther. Come on.
Yeah, there it is again, man. Just in case I know the chat going crazy.
Shimon.
There it is right there. I know the chat going crazy. It's moving fast. There it is again right there.
Shimon.
Let's go. I love to hear these perspectives. I'm real excited to see because he said he going barbecue. So I can't wait.
He said barbecue.
Y'all don't know how bad I be looking for y'all to change my mind.
Yeah, he
Like,
gonna
I've been
Shaq.
looking for y'all to like have me like, damn, I never thought of that.
He calling for the ball in the paint like Shaq Diesel down here.
Yeah, right here.
I'm
Good
blue
money.
too little. Blue too
Nobody
little.
else can't reach it. When nobody else can't reach it.
He said blue
what's
too
good?
little, huh, Lex? Blue
What's up?
too little.
Blue, what's good, baby?
What's good, my guy?
What's good, baby?
What's goody? What's goody?
Pleasure's all mine, fam.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Now, what's all this Tank nonsense, man? I gotta answer for everything, man.
Okay.
I gotta answer for everything.
Okay, so
Shoot the
why?
shot.
Okay, so cool. Did he say that he gonna fight? First, let's start here. Do he say he have a list of fighters?
He did.
Did he say he want to be undisputed?
He did.
Is Shakur and Devin on the list?
Well, they were. They are.
Word? Word means they
are.
no longer.
No, they are. They are.
Oh, okay,
They are.
They are.
They are. Did he send any one of them a contract?
He reached out to Shakur, correct? And Devin's not available.
All right, he reached out to Shakur.
wait.
Is that an offer?
Hold on.
Hold on.
It's when he announced that he had this list. That was in 2022, right? We're going into 2025. Right?
Well, he had a plan. He got a plan.
He
has a plan, which is obvious.
Right, he got a plan. Okay. So the plan is to fight Isaac Cruz and pretend you want to fight Shakur?
He reached out to Shakur, did he not?
Right. Okay. He called Shakur Stevenson and asked his availability, and Shakur said, yes, I'm available.
He asked him, was he interested in a fight?
Right. Well, availability.
And Shakur said yes.
Right. Okay. And then when did he reach back out?
No. There's a difference between availability and a fight. That's a difference. He asked him, are you interested in a fight? Shakur acknowledged this.
Okay.
Which means that he's saying, I'm available to fight. Do you want to fight? And I say yes. That means you ask me my availability, and I say yes. I'm available, right?
Well, the availability would be the next topic.
No,
the availability would be the next part of discussion. First, do you want to fight me? If you don't want to fight me, then there's no point in talking about availability.
No, bro. If you
but
call me,
they called me and they asked me about my availability. That was the first. That's what they called and asked him. That's what they talked about.
Are you available to fight?
Shakur said. I mean, we could go to his IG. He said he reached out to me.
He reached out to ask him, "Are you available to fight in November to replace Lomachenko?" Is essentially what he's saying, right? And Shakur said yes.
I disagree. Tank reached out and asked him, "Are you interested in fighting?" Shakur said yes. And a week later, he announced the fight.
That's not what he asked him, brother.
So wait a minute. He had to. So
that's not what he asked him, bro. That's not what Shakur said.
That makes zero sense because you know he's interested in fighting. So that means
no, you don't. Because talking, no, you don't. Saying stuff on social media, we don't know if Shakur clout chasing or not.
So what you saying? He just wanted to ask Shakur if he ever wants to fight.
No, he was asking, "Do you want to fight?" Because he's always mentioned Tank's name, and Tank has never reached out to him.
And Tank said, and Shakur said yes. Okay, so Shakur called his bluff. And what did Tank do?
No, Tank called Shakur's bluff.
How?
By asking him, did he want to fight?
And he said yes.
And then what'd he do?
He waited for Tank to call back. They said, I'm going to call you back.
How long did he wait?
Why does it matter how long does he wait?
Because who's the bigger payday?
Brother, let me ask you a question.
He has an incentive to wait, is where I'm going, Blue. Brother, he has an incentive to wait. He has an incentive to wait.
There's no incentive to wait when you never contact me back. Let me ask you a question.
The payday is the incentive.
Okay, let me ask you. Everybody gets paid. They all prize fight.
You know who's the cash cow of the division.
No. Okay, listen. Let's listen. Okay,
I'm listening.
He called him to ask the availability to fight. Shakur said yes. He never called him back. When they called Jose El Rayo, okay, they didn't have to wait and sit on the. Let me ask you a question. If Tank really wanted to fight, why did Shakur have to wait? Let me ask you a question. Did Shakur check all the boxes for Tank Davis? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did Shakur have a belt? Does Shakur have a belt?
He does.
Does Shakur fight at 135?
He does.
So is Shakur on his list of fighters?
He is. But he
So
was not in the plan for November 2nd.
Okay, so then so then he called him for no reason.
No. Shakur didn't even give him a time to respond. How long? I'm saying if you want to get the go ahead.
You just said that he wasn't in the plans for November. That means he wasn't in the plans for the rest of the year.
Okay.
So you called him. You called again. That goes back to what I asked you the first time. So he was just simply calling him to see if he ever want to fight because he wasn't calling him to fight right now. He was calling to see if he ever wants to fight.
I'm not Tank, but I don't think he would reach out for nothing. We all know he's pressed for an opponent.
But didn't you
just opponent right now?
But didn't you just say he wasn't in the plans for November?
Right.
I don't believe so because I know when November 2nd is.
So then why did he call him?
To maybe negotiate a fight.
It goes back to what I just told you.
To negotiate a fight, possibly.
He had no intentions of fighting him this year. So Shakur called his bluff when he said yes.
That's an opinion because personally, if we all know Tank is, as you say, the cash cow of the division, why not wait for the payday? Because
he's supposed to wait till 2025.
Let me finish, bro. What was Shakur talking about as soon as he signed with Eddie Hearn? Going after the bag.
Right.
But we all know Tank is the bag. Tank is the bag.
Lex. So he's supposed to sit out the rest of he fought in June. He's not supposed to fight to the rest of the year. He's supposed to let Tank fight in November against somebody else. He's supposed to wait until 2025 to fight Tank. He ain't supposed to do nothing else until he fight Tank in 2025.
I wouldn't wait if I was Shakur. But I'm saying he should at least wait for Tank to come in an offer.
Lex, you just said he wasn't in the plans for November. That means he wasn't in the plans.
He was because I know when November 2nd is.
Right, so that means he wasn't planning to fight him this year. So what Shakur does the rest of the year doesn't even matter. He wasn't planning to fight him to next year.
Okay, I agree with that.
Right,
but I'm not. Let's not say he didn't want to fight him because I don't believe. I mean, he can still negotiate.
Lex, let me ask you a question. Lex. You're a smart man. I see the wisdom on you.
Yeah.
If you call, you got two women. You tell they standing there. You say, hey, I want to take y'all on a date. You call one of them. You say, hey, you available to go out on a date next week? And she say, yeah. And then you say, okay, I'm gonna call you back. Now she finds out that you calling the other one and you setting up dates, times, and locations. You never called her back in a month.
Well, nah. See, now you're exaggerating because I
didn't exaggerate because he called Shakur.
Shakur didn't wait a month to announce the fight. He announced the fight a week later.
He called Shakur.
It wasn't a week later. Check
the timeline.
He called Shakur.
It was a week later.
Lex, listen. He called Shakur in July. Shakur didn't announce the Cordina fight until what date was it, Clay?
Nah. Shakur stated that Tank reached out way early, basically when it happened. Right after Shakur made it public.
Right. Okay. Listen. Follow the timelines. Okay.
All right. I'm with you.
Tank was in negotiations with Lomachenko. Lomachenko pulled out he pulled out the negotiations July 18th.
All right.
Right? That's when I cooked Lomachenko, July 18th.
Okay.
Right? Okay. A couple of days later, Shakur let us know and that they reached out to Shakur to see if he fill in for Lomachenko. That's in July.
Okay.
That was before Terrence Crawford fought against Madrimov. He fought Madrimov August 3rd. Okay. Now, fast forward. That July, it was about July 21st when Shakur said that. Okay? July 21st, 22nd, where he told us that Tank reached out, right? Okay.
Nah, because Tank reached out to somebody else after Loma.
No, he didn't. He reached out to Shakur, was the first one. Then he reached out to Isaac Cruz. He always planned to fight in November.
Okay, go ahead.
He always planned to fight in November.
He did.
Against Loma.
That Mexican holiday.
Right. So then what happened when Loma pulled the rug from underneath his feet and ducked Tank? Right? Then he reached out and trying to find a replacement. Isaac Cruz and Shakur.
Right.
Okay. In July. Right? Shakur sat on the shelf. When I went to talk to Isaac Cruz and his team, the next week, they already had plans to fight Tank Davis, which means he was negotiating and having dialogue with Isaac Cruz for a rematch. Should Isaac Cruz beat El Rayo?
Agreed.
So he never had no intention.
For sure. Right.
So he never had any intentions of fighting Shakur this year.
Exactly.
But that don't mean he didn't have no intent in fighting him.
No,
he could have intent on fighting him, but does he have an intent on fighting him now?
Right. He can have intent on fighting him in 2028. But I'm talking about right now.
Wait, Lex, let me ask Lex one question and I'll fall back.
Hold that thought, one play, before I forget this point.
Go ahead.
Shakur checked all the boxes that Isaac Cruz checked none of. Shakur has a belt at one belt. Tank said he wanted to be unified.
Unfortunately.
Hold on, check it out. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Shakur has a belt. Isaac Cruz don't even fight in division. You said you don't want to fight Isaac Cruz no more. You already did that. Shakur, you said, is on your list of opponents to get. There's 2-1 for Shakur, 2-0, right? Shakur is at 135. You ain't got to worry about catchweights and so on and so forth. Isaac Cruz is at 140, right? Shakur checked all the boxes.
Cruz will come down to 135.
Huh?
Cruz will come back down. We know it.
Why would you ask him to come down to 135 when Shakur is checking all the boxes right here in your backyard?
Because Cruz is a bigger fight.
Says who? Why? Based off of what? You already did that. You already been there and done that.
A lot of casuals actually think Cruz got a chance.
Okay,
that's why.
So now, okay, cool. I respect that. But now listen, Cruz loses, and then you went from Cruz to El Rayo instead of Shakur. Why?
Another Latino for the holiday.
So my point is this. So my point is this. Regardless of what it is, you're ducking Shakur. You maneuvering around Shakur Stevenson. We
just lining him up.
Bro, you giving me
lining him up.
No, you're giving me every reason why he ain't fighting Shakur. El Rayo fights at 140.
Right, which is why that fight ain't took place. That fight ain't happening.
But you're trying to pull them down instead of fighting the guy that's right here next to you in the unification.
He's looking for the bigger fight. Shakur ain't that big of a fight, which is why he's putting them off. But he's still lining them up.
So then you're not looking to fight Shakur?
In the very near future.
To do what?
Unify.
What does Shakur? So then, what's Shakur got to do to equal Isaac Cruz then?
Build up his brand a little bit. To get a knockout.
Who you gonna beat?
Anybody, please.
He stopped
knock out somebody.
He stopped
knock
Yoshino.
Out somebody.
He stopped Yoshino.
When?
In devastating fact. Why now? Timeline. Do you Lex? Do you not hear? Let me ask you a question.
Boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. What have you done for me lately? And he ain't done nothing lately.
Lex. Do you hear yourself? You moving. You telling me when he ain't never stopped nobody. Then I say Yoshino. But when is it? When you moving the goalpost, bro?
Okay. No.
I'm asking you a question.
Shakur don't got a buzz right now, and you know that.
Shakur
so why did Tank reach out?
So right. So why did Tank reach out then?
Because he wants to unify.
When? Bro, it don't make sense.
Can he unify without fighting him?
Bro.
Okay. The point I give you, he didn't. Obviously, clearly, Tank didn't have any intent in fighting him this year. I give you that.
This year. So
all right.
So what he did was he capped. He acted like he wanted to fight him. He reached out to fight him.
So did he want to fight him?
Shakur didn't give him enough time to even show it was a cap.
Wait. But what do you think? You just said right now that he didn't plan on fighting him this year. Why did he reach out to him? A, B, was Shakur available to fight Tank this year? Was he available?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they're not fighting now, why aren't they fighting now?
We'll never know because Shakur took a fight.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. They not fighting.
Yo,
It's because you just said it already.
Yo,
you just said it, Lex. You just said Tank don't want to fight him.
We'll never know because Shakur took a fight. We'll never know.
Listen, you just said Tank did not want to fight Shakur this year because Shakur needs to build up his brand. That's what you said.
That's my opinion.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Your opinion, then,
stay right there.
Because
Clay, stay right there, Clay. Clay, hold that thought right there, Clay. Stay right there. Don't lose that.
All right.
So let me ask him this, Clay.
Huh?
What buzz does Lamont Roach have then?
None.
So why is he fighting him?
Because he can get him to come to 135 and he's available.
Why would he get him to come to 135 when Shakur is there?
Well, I mean, checking the timeline, if we following the timeline, Lamont came after Shakur got injured. I mean, he on the shelf now. Keep it a buck. You brought
Lex, you wildin', bro. You wildin', bro.
I'm just
wildin' right now.
Lex.
Okay, look, Lex. Let's just play the timeline out correctly, right? Let's just go real quick through the timeline. Tank and Loma in the negotiations. Loma walks away.
Okay.
Tank calls Shakur to ask him his availability. Right?
Blue, where you at?
Wait, no,
I'm listening to you
right now.
You wild.
No, I'm asking you. Tank reaches out. To confirm availability, right?
Uh-huh.
Why does he do that?
I'm listening.
Why does he do that? I'm asking you. Why does he reach out to Shakur? What was the purpose of that phone call? From your understanding.
Honestly, in my opinion, I believe Tank thought Shakur was capping and he wanted to see did he really want to fight because he never reached out before.
He was bluffing.
Okay, so was he
bluffing? No.
So Shakur called his bluff. Shakur called his bluff.
We'll never know because he didn't wait. Wait for the payday.
He waited a month.
He didn't.
The call was made in like July, bro. Shakur didn't sign with the Zones in like August 20-something. Like August 28th, August 22nd,
August 22nd. August 22nd.
That he signed with Matchroom, bro. That's a month. That's a month. Even if you want to say the conversation happened August 1st, that's damn near a month before Shakur. And on Cigar Talk, Shakur said, I reached out back to Tank's team right before I signed with Eddie Hearn to confirm what's going on with this fight. You never called me. He said that on Cigar Talk. I could pull it up. He said that. He said that. Yes, he said that. I pull it up. That's what he said.
But Clay,
I'll pull it up right now, man. Why
do Shakur have to wait if he check all the boxes?
Let me get him now while he's still looking because he look like he don't believe.
For the payday.
Clay.
For the payday.
Clay,
for the payday.
Why do Shakur have to wait?
For his closure. I mean, he had ample reasons to wait.
$5 million on the table with Cordina. He got $5 million guaranteed on the floor with Cordina. So what money? If he's really about the money, why would he leave Cordina on the floor, not even getting an offer for any type of money from Tank? Come on, bro. You outside right now in front of a building out here in these streets. You look like you good outside, baby. You look like you've made the right decisions, man. Your credibility looks good.
I'm good.
I know
that's what I'm saying, Lex. You know,
Lex, just go. Man, that say yes to the bag. You know what he's supposed to do. You know what you telling Shakur to do. You know you ain't playing with him. You ain't telling him, yo, let's keep on playing the PS5, nigga, until Tank call.
No, chill, man. Shakur was talking crazy money too, wasn't he?
Keep it a buck. Don't do that. Don't let crazy money. Like, don't be an echo chamber.
Some retarded.
Don't be an echo chamber. Shakur didn't ask for no money. Shakur asked for no money. You're talking about a conversation that I'm positive. You're talking about a conversation that Calvin Ford had in an interview where he's talking about these fighters asking for the same money Ryan did. He was talking about everybody. He's saying when the offer comes, take it. He was talking about everybody. He wasn't talking about Shakur Stevenson. That's an echo chamber. That's what everybody's been saying, trying to filibuster a reason as to why Shakur Stevenson ain't in a fight with Tank Davis. That's a fact. Now, wait, hold on. I don't want to jump from the point, man.
No, keep it coming. I'm with you. I'm right here.
In your opinion, Lex, in your personal opinion, because none of us know, right? You got to use your discernment to come up with how you see it. Your opinion, if Tank called Shakur, asking for his availability, you've already said that he was just checking Shakur's temperature. That wasn't an attempt to make a fight, right? That was not an attempt to make a fight. That was the purpose.
this year.
Okay, but
doesn't matter.
fine, this year, fine. So, but now my next question is: with your thinking right now, going on the path of your thinking, if that fight is not happening right now, knowing that Shakur said he's willing to fight, he's available. If it's not happening right now, why isn't it happening?
If it's not happening right now, we all know why.
You call Shakur. Wait, hold on. Slow down, Lex.
And for two, Tank probably thought he could do the pull.
Wait. Don't get into that. Hold on. You're going into the injury. I'm talking about at that moment. I'm talking about at that moment when Tank calls Shakur. If you call me, Lex, and you go, yo, Claymore, I want this fade. Are you available to come outside the building? And I go, yeah, I'm ready. If the fade don't happen, why didn't the fade happen?
The Tank keep Ryan. I'm assuming he thought he was going to
answer it.
No, the fade didn't happen because I didn't come outside.
He talking about Ryan Garcia.
If I'm outside, I'm outside the building, and I'm like, I'm out here, and you called me for a fade, and you said, "Are you available?" And I'm like, "I come outside."
That's a bad analogy, man. That's not a fair analogy.
You asked.
That's not a fair analogy.
No. Let me clear. Let me. Hold on, Clay.
Tank ain't send no offer.
Hold on, Clay.
You just said it already. You said Tank didn't want to fight him this year. You already said it.
Hold on. Let me clear.
He put Ryan on the show. Hold on, Lex.
Hold on, Lex.
He put Ryan on the show, and you saw when Ryan got paid.
Let me clarify what Clay was just saying. Let me put it.
I might be saying it wrong.
Let me play it again, right? He said, if you call Clay and you say you want the fade, come outside the building. And Clay says to you, okay, when, where, and how's this happening? And you say, I'm going to call you back. And Clay says,
yes,
okay, cool.
Exactly.
And you never call him back. Whose fault is it y'all don't shoot the fade?
I mean, he maybe didn't wait long enough.
All right.
But I do what you're saying. I follow because he didn't call back.
Whose fault is it?
Okay.
No. Whose fault is it?
I get it, bro. I get it.
They can't say it, bro. They cannot say it.
I get it.
You get what?
Yo.
Let's get it off your chest, Lex. Let's get it off your chest. Don't let it burn. Don't let it hold you down like this. It's gonna weigh you down, brother. Let it out, brother.
I get it, man. I get it.
They can't.
So Lex,
so Lex, who focus it, Lex?
You at home, bro. You're not in danger. Let it out, bro.
Who's Lex? Who fault is it, Lex?
Huh?
Who fault is it?
I mean, whoever didn't make the call.
I'm gonna take that, Lex. That's good. Now I'm gonna have to. I see that. That's as close to it as we gonna get, Blue. I'm gonna take that, bro. I'm gonna even hold you, bro.
All right,
that's good enough.
All right.
That's good enough.
They can't say it.
I'm not gonna even press him no more, bro. He already did a lot, bro. He already set it up, bro. I ain't gonna even do it to you, Lex. You right, Lex. You got it, bro. I can't be mad at you, bro. I can't even be mad at you.
Y'all some real dudes, man. Y'all some real dudes, man.
Yo, Lex, I gotta say this though. Tank got the strongest fan base in all of sports. Yo, their fan base it's better than the Chiefs. It's better than the Yankee fans. It's better than the Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
It's better than Mike Tyson. It's the hardest hardcore fans. Hey, Tank, you got some real ones. Hey, let me tell you something, bro. You always want people like that in your corner. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Loyalty. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's loyal, real, bro. I appreciate you. Like, that's real. That's real. That's real.
Yo, man, I do. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I had to fall back. I'm like, nah, he's
that's just real. That's just real. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that.
Hey, Lex.
I gotta respect that.
Lex, if Tank called you right now and said, "Hey, go fight Shakur for me," you lacing him up, huh?
Man, I'm 6'5", 215. Man, I beat the shit out of Shakur.
Shakur don't want to do that. Either Shakur don't want to do that like that. That's
Beat the
crazy.
shit out
You
of
ask
Shakur, man. Beat the shit out of Shakur, man. Beat the shit.
He said, "Man, listen, Shakur won't do nothing like that. That's wild. You don't want to do nothing like that." He said, "Leave
Lex,
Shakur
man, I
alone, bro. Don't
appreciate
do
you.
that to
Let me get
Shakur.
to
Leave
the next
Shakur
one,
alone,
Lex.
bro. Don't do that to
All
him."
right, man. Appreciate you. Y'all stay up, man.
Appreciate you,
Love
Lex.
y'all.
Hey, but Lex,
Yeah.
who won the barbecue? Who won the barbecue?
It depends who you ask.
Once again, take it for what it's worth. While you ahead, bro, that's all I'm gonna do. While we ahead, I'm gonna take it, bro.
Yo, you my dude, Lex. I ride
You
with
my
you, bro.
dude, man. I'm gonna be in
You
touch,
my
man. I'm
dude.
gonna be in touch,
All
man.
right, all right, for sure.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, Blue, I don't even want nothing. I'm just in the chat listening.
I know you gonna rock with us. LeBron James, salute to great brother.
Salute, Dev, by the way.
Hey, bro, you gotta have people like that in your corner, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I gotta respect Tank fans, bro. I gotta respect
those kind of fans. You gotta respect because
and we got another one. We got another one coming right now. Hold on.
Oh no,
Ben Davis, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub. Honest in the super chat. He says Stevenson even told Hearn that he could not do anything to interfere with the Tank negotiations. Charles, that was his number one objective. Right. He did everything he could possibly to make the fight. There you go. Lawson.
Put on the super chat so I can see. Okay.
Mr. Lawson.
What's good, Lawson?
What's good?
What's good, family?
What's good, great brother?
I'm chilling, man. In my opinion, man, this is a mute point at this point. Whether you feel he ducked, others feel he did it. The point is, can he beat Shakur or not? That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? And moving further, your point about weight training. That's what I wanted to talk about. I don't want to get off the point that you guys talking about, but that's really what I wanted to talk about. You feel that it's taking weight training.
And let me say this too, right? I'm glad you said that because this is your guys' platform as well as it's mine. So if you got for the people, obviously we have a topic that we're talking about, but if you have something at least like he's saying the weight drain, so on and so forth, something close to the topic or whatever. Don't be hesitant to come and chop it up. We will be responding to any and everybody. So don't if you want to check, this is your platform to talk about whatever you want to talk about regarding boxing as well. So you go ahead and chop it up, great brother.
Yeah, so that's one thing that confuses me. Like it really does. How is Tank putting others at a disadvantage by not wanting them to come in super heavy? Like I just don't get it. There's weight classes, like people say, for a reason. If the weight class is 135, and then the fighter can come in at 170, that's unfair in itself. But yet you'll say that Tank is being unfair by wanting him to stay at a certain weight. Like I don't get that. Could you like explain how that is unfair on Tank's side? I don't get it.
Hey, Blue, before you go, let me ask you a question though, Mr. Lawson. If you're gonna put a weight limit on me, why come get me from the next? Why come get me from the next weight class up? Why you coming to get me from the next weight class up if you're gonna put a weight limit on me? Go after somebody in your weight class.
Who was he coming to get from the next weight up?
Ryo.
Ryo had one fight at 140. His whole career was 135,
but he went up to 140 because he said that he couldn't make 135 anymore. That's why he wouldn't take the fight when Tank asked him to come back down to 135. He wouldn't even take the catch weight. He said at 140, I'm 140 now. So if you don't, go ahead.
So if you can't make 135, then say no. But you said yes. So as soon as you said yes, the onus is on you to make 135 and then come in at a reasonable weight, not 200 pounds. You're not saying you're gonna come in at 200 pounds, but you feel what I'm saying? If you're gonna say yes, I can fight you at 135. That's the onus is on you to come at 135. You can't make an excuse for, well, I'm really 140.
No. But agreed. But look, I did my job. On the scales, I came in exactly where I was supposed to. I did my job. On the night of the weigh-in, when I was meant to be 135, I was 135. My obligation to you and to that requirement has now been met.
Mhm. So how is it unfair for Tank to say you can't come in at
I don't
170?
disagree with you because I believe this weight class is for a reason too. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, I want to tap in Lawson as well, just to say this. I'll say this, right? And just to kind of piggyback off what Dev said about even offering the fight to somebody who you already feel is somebody who's going to be too heavy to fight against. Why even pursue that? Because yes, it is more fair to Tank, but I think clearly you're taking away an advantage from somebody who fights naturally at another weight class, right? So let me ask you this question. What's the purpose of asking somebody to cut weight from another weight class and put a rehydration clause? Is there any strategy involved in that? Is there anything?
Make it I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you about to answer. I'm okay with you answering it.
So you see, people tend to forget that Tank has to follow the same regulation to make it an even playing field. He's not just saying you have to cut weight. I have to do the same thing. We're both at an even. Say it again.
All right, no, Dev was saying something. He put his finger up, and I was just telling him, go ahead, finish. Yeah, even playing
we're
field.
Both at an even playing field. Like I'm not saying I'm getting an advantage. No, we're both at an even playing field. All I want is for us to be equally, set, so that there's no unfairness on either way. But if you come in at 180, now you have the advantage.
Well, let me ask you a question. If 180 is where I'm at, if that's who I am at 135, is that an even playing field for me?
What do you mean?
If I'm walking around at 180, if that's who I am, if I'm rehydrating to 180, it's fair to say that naturally I'm 180, right?
Right.
So if you force me to fight at 145, 135 is a weight class, no more than a 10-pound rehydration clause. Am I at an even playing field with you? Am I not weaker? Am I not at my natural weight? Is Tank not at his stronger weight? Is that an even playing field?
But how is Tank forcing you to do anything? If you're at you're 180, you have no business fighting at 135.
Lawson, forget about the
you said forcing. You said, why are you forcing?
No. Listen, what I'm saying. It is forcing.
That's what you said. You said, why are you forcing?
Right. Hold on. I'm saying the reason I'm saying that is because you're saying I can't fight you unless I do this, right? So the only way I can fight you is if I do this, right? But what I'm asking you is, forget about some fighter who's chasing money, right? What I'm saying is, if Tank, just off morals, just off what's right and wrong, or what makes sense to what doesn't make sense, if Tank looks at somebody who he knows walks at 180, who's going to rehydrate to 180 or potentially rehydrate to 180 to fight him in the ring, and he pursues a fight with that person, and he tells that person, you need to come down to 135 with a 10-pound rehydration clause, is that an even playing field? Forget about what the person agrees to, just physically on his body. The person who's going to be in the ring with him that night, is he going to be on an even playing field with a Tank Davis who's at his right weight, fully as strong as he can be because he's where he's supposed to be? Why pursue a fight with somebody walks around at 180? What is the purpose behind it?
It's the advantage.
No. So I could flip it on you, and that's the same thing.
Wait.
So
flip it on me, but asking that question first. What's the purpose behind it?
Correct. So Tank will have the advantage because the person is normally walks around at 180.
So that means it's not an even playing field, right?
No. See, that's what I'm saying. So let's flip it. So let's say Tank's let him come in at 180. So now who has the advantage that night?
Why
is it okay?
But
hold on, why is it okay?
Hold on. The point is that you okay with Tank having an advantage.
Right.
No,
I'm not. Fighting. I'm not even be fighting.
What I'm saying is, there's weight classes for a reason. If you feel you're going to be at a disadvantage by making 135 and sticking around that area, don't take the fight. Even if Tank asked, because remember, Tank had slim pickings.
Why is Tank chasing
whether you feel he dumped or not?
Lawson,
chasing what fight?
Lawson.
Why
remember, Ryo's 135.
Hey,
Ryo was
Mr.
135
Lawson.
his whole
No,
career. He only had one fight at 140.
That's where it gets misconstrued. Ryo is not 135. He's the 140-pound WBA champion.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he fought at 135 for the majority of his career. He only fought once
so
at
let me ask you
140.
this question. Terrence Crawford fought at 135. Should he fight Tank? Is he a 130-pounder right now? Because he fought at 135 at one point in time?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Ryo's, before his last fight, he fought at 135, correct?
Right.
Right. So before
like Dev said, he said he can't make the weight, so he moved up and he's moving on with his career. He just fought Isaac Cruz. He beat Isaac Cruz, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's fighting at 140, and Tank came knocking at his door. He didn't knock at Tank's door. So the thing is that Clay and Dev is saying to you is this, right? You okay if he drains himself with a catch weight because Tank is asking him to do it? This is not his weight class. So why did you even knock on his door when you know he's a bigger guy? For what?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you say train himself, he's been fighting at 135. You know what I'm saying?
Because Clay just said, if I naturally fight, now obviously he's hypothetically speaking, if I naturally fight at my natural weight, rehydration is 180, and you telling me I can only regain 10 pounds, then who's going to have the advantage? You said Tank is going to have the advantage, right? So you okay with Tank having the advantage?
See.
He wouldn't Ryo be at a disadvantage?
No, that's not what I'm saying. See, what we're saying now is hypothetical. Ryo is not walking around at 180. That's an extreme case.
Hold on, Mr. Lawson.
I just said it's hypothetical. He's hypothetical.
No, I know.
Hold on, wait. Before you say that,
right. So I'm
right
talking about
I'm right here in
specifically
Southern
for a
California.
Ryo situation.
I'm right here in Southern
because I know that's what you were talking about earlier, Blue.
Right. So let me explain it to you. Right. Ryo fights at 140. Let's say he rehydrates to 150. Natural. Right. Let's just say he rehydrates 10 pounds. He goes down to 135, and Tank says you got to have a 10-pound rehydration clause. That means Ryo can only rehydrate to 145. He's at a disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So would that be okay?
But Tank will be Tank. So Tank rehydrates as well.
He's not. How's he at a disadvantage? Let me see. This is the thing that people fail to realize, and they just choose to neglect. Do you think that Tank comes in fight night at 135?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so he's going to at least rehydrate to 145, at least, right?
Correct.
Okay, so then how's he at he's at an advantage, right?
No, you didn't let me finish my point. What I'm saying is at that point with your scenario, Tank will be at an advantage because Ryo is bigger than Tank, right?
Right.
But if you keep it like that and you let him rehydrate to 150, then who's at an advantage? Ryo, right?
No, because Ryo didn't ask to come there. You asked me to come.
What do you mean he didn't ask to come there?
Tank,
you accepted the fight.
Okay.
Tank reached out to Ryo.
Ryo fights at a whole different weight class. He's minding his business. Tank came to him. You already know what he rehydrates to, brother.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's not like Tank is asking something astronomical. Let me finish this.
Hold on.
It's not like it's taking asking something astronomical.
Just listen to me.
It's 5 pounds.
Hold on, listen to me. This is why I give examples in real life so people can understand, right? If you meet a woman and you know she's high value, you know she's going to want Birkin bags, you know she wears Gucci, she wears Prada, so on and so forth. You ask that woman out on a date, and then you want to take her to the Sizzlers, or you want to take her to what you deem to be, or what she deemed to be a lower class restaurant, and then she says, well, I want to go here, and then you complaining, well, you knew who she was before you reached out to her. So why did you reach out to her? You knew you was going outside of your means. So what I'm saying to you is this: Ryo is minding his business. He's fighting at 140. He's looking to make a name for himself at 140. He's minding his business. He rehydrates.
He's not minding his business, Lou. He said on numerous occasions, I want to fight Tank. I think I can knock him out. This is before Tank even sent an offer.
Okay, but that's when he was at 135.
So now he's not minding his business. He actively wants to fight Tank.
Okay, he said that when he was at 135. He left the division. He's no longer fighting there.
He left us for one fight, Blue. Be fair.
Okay, so let me ask you a question then. By that standard, why isn't Tank fighting Terrence Crawford?
By what standard?
By yours. You said that he was calling out Tank. He wasn't minding his business. He was calling out Tank, right? Okay, so why isn't Tank fighting Terrence Crawford? Because Tank was calling out Terrence Crawford.
That's 2 weight classes up. Right? Like you got to be reasonable.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You said that he was calling him out. So it don't matter where he's at, right?
No, I only said he was calling him out because you said he was minding his business. He wasn't minding his business.
Do you understand what I'm telling you, brother?
Can we also not act like Gervonta didn't fight at 140 already?
Right. He already has a belt at 140.
Yeah, I know. That's part of my point.
Okay,
so they're both similar.
Okay, so if you already fought at 140 and you already have a belt at 140 and you moving up, then why are you asking this man? You are asking him to be at a disadvantage. You already fought at 140. You already a world champion at 140. So you are asking him to drain himself to 135 with the rehydration clause that puts him at a disadvantage because you are quote unquote a smaller guy. Right? Why wouldn't you ask him? Why wouldn't you go to 140 and then say we put in a 10-pound rehydration clause or 15-pound? Now he's rehydrating to his natural weight still.
I disagree, man.
Huh?
I disagree. I feel like they're both under the same stipulations. If we can say it either way.
Under the same stipulations because Rayo is naturally a bigger guy than him. What are you talking about?
Okay, so once again, if Rayo was truly minding his business and didn't want anything to do with Tank, you have a point. But he actively was presumed.
Let me ask you a question, brother. Who reached out to Rayo right now? Did Rayo reach out to Tank or Tank reached out?
Tank reached out to Rayo.
Okay, so was Rayo talking about fighting Tank right now, or was he talking about unifying the belts at 140? He was talking about unifying the belts at 140.
Yeah, but what you said is that
he was minding his business. He moved on with his career. He's no longer at 135. So he's not entertaining Tank anymore at 135. At one point when he was at 135 and he was competing there, he was saying he wanted to fight Tank Davis. He could beat him, he could knock him out. But at this point, he grew out the division. He left the division. Now he's not looking at that fight because he don't look at it as a possibility because he moved on with his career. So now Tank is Rayo has buzz because of what he accomplished at 140, and now Tank wants to fight him, but he's moved on.
Okay, if you moved on, then move on. Then why are you accepting the fight,
bro? He didn't accept.
No. Why are you giving the possibility that you're gonna accept the fight? Move on. If you're too heavy,
what are you talking about? Tank, he moved on, brother. What are you talking about? Let me ask you again. Let me ask you another question, right? I'm gonna give it to you another real life. If you and your woman are dating, and then you say y'all agree, I'm going my separate way, she going her separate way. She goes on a date, and she loses weight. Now she looking good. Now you call her talking about, hey, come back, but things haven't changed. What are you talking about? She moved on. Right? She moved on. That's it. Now, because she's looking good, you want to bring her back. So Rayo looking good. So Tank wants to bring him back into the equation because for multiple different reasons. Right? Rayo upset the apple cart. Okay? He beat Isaac Cruz. He wanted to fight Isaac Cruz. He ruined the plans. Rayo was Tank was looking to fight Isaac Cruz.
You took my candy.
Right. So now he's like, oh, let me fight Rayo. Well, Rayo's like, okay, well, I'm here now. I feel comfortable here. I'm in a happy place here. And Tank's like, no, I'll come back down. And you saying that he's supposed to go back down because in the past he called him. Well, this ain't the past. We're talking about right now because if we talk about the past, and then we got to talk about what Tank said and did in the past. By that standard, by that method, right? He should be looking to fight Terrence Crawford because in the past he said he would knock out Terrence Crawford at 147, and in the past they said Tank knocks out heavyweights, and in the past they said Tank he hit like a middleweight. So it don't matter what weight class he fighting in, right? Mike Tyson was 5'11", 220 pounds, fighting guys 6'5", 250 pounds, because guess what? His power was real. Canelo Alvarez is 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. Canelo Alvarez is fighting guys. Edgar Berlanga is 6'1" with a 74-inch arm reach and rehydrated to 193 pounds. Canelo dropped him and beat him. Guess what? Canelo is 5'8". That means Edgar Berlanga 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet, 6'1". He's 5 inches taller and has a 4-inch arm reach advantage and probably outweighed him by 20 pounds. Let
me get this right. I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. You're saying Tank should be okay with Ryo or whoever coming in at, let's say, 160, 165, 170. He should be okay with that.
No, bro, I didn't say that. If he went to knock on their door, you gotta be okay. If I go and knock on your door and want some smoke with you at your house, then I gotta be okay with the repercussions. If I don't knock on your door, then what are you talking about? How am I? Hey, Blue knocked on my door talking about he wanted smoke, but then, man, dude said he was gonna pull out this, he was gonna pull out that. He wasn't fighting fair. I came to your house. How can I tell you what to do in your house?
Okay, so explain the Ryan situation then.
If this the case,
explain Ryan Garcia then.
Like
he was actively searching for Tank.
Again, I'm glad you brought up Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was 2 years and 2 fights removed from fighting at 135. Right? Tank had already fought a Mario Barrios who's bigger than a Ryan Garcia at 140 for a title. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so why did he pursue the fight if he knew Ryan was too big?
What do you mean? Why did he pursue the fight? My point is, Ryan actively pursued that fight more than Tank did.
I don't care.
What you mean you don't care?
Why did Tank entertain him knowing how big he was?
What do you mean you don't care?
Because why did
Ryan actively pursue the fight knowing he was so big?
Brother, do you
and
hear
then complain about a rehydration clause?
This is the thing, right? This is the thing that gets me. You have never said one thing.
Why can't you answer a question?
Everything
is. Why can't you answer that question?
Brother,
I asked you a simple question.
Brother,
why did Ryan? Because your point was,
brother, please listen. Please
why
listen.
you cutting me off, Blue? Let me speak. You didn't even let me speak. I let you.
Brother, this is the problem. This is the problem, right? Tank fans can never. Everything is everybody else's fault but his. He's going and seeking these dudes out, and you talking about, well, Ryan said this, and Ryan said, well, Tank says a lot of things. He calls out a lot of people. He said he's going to do a lot of things. What about that? He's been calling out Shakur and Devin Haney all this time. He's been calling out Devin Haney for years. So then Devin Haney's like, okay, let's make the fight. Well, it got to be at this weight. It got to be at. Well, you was the one calling him out. You said he's soft. You said he can't punch himself out of a wet paper bag. You said he got no skills. So why? What then? Okay, so who fault is that? Well, Dev need to do this. Y'all have everything but accountability for Tank, brother. You have said not one thing to hold Tank accountable. He went on Ryo. He went to knock on Ryo. Well, Ryo should have did this. Ryo should have did that. Ryan Garcia should have did this. Everybody got to sacrifice except him. What are you talking about? He don't walk on water. He in the same profession they are. And if they don't want to abide by his rules, they don't have to. And you don't want to hold them accountable. He knocked on Ryo. He know Ryo fight at 140. He know Ryo just beat Pitbull Cruz. He's looking for an advantage, plain and simple.
That's what I was trying to get to. That's why I was asking, what was the reason? What's the reason for doing it? It's not by chance. There's a reason. It's strategy. There's a reason behind doing it. I understand, Mr. Lawson, I understand your perspective as far as these fighters who he's speaking to don't have any obligation to agree to these fights. I understand that. But what I'm asking you is there no strategy? Is there no reason behind the attempt to make a fight with somebody does not fight in your weight class naturally, making them cut weight and rehydrate? Is there not a strategy behind that? Is there not a reason? It's not an even playing field. It's an advantage. It's chess, not checkers. And I want to add on it to say this. I'm always the kind of guy who represents for the fighter. I try my best not to knock fighters down, right? And I think Tank personally is somebody who just doesn't get involved in these conversations. I'm going to be honest with you. I think his team coordinates these things, coordinate the logistics of these things coming together. But what I'm saying is we can't act like all Tank and his team wants is an even playing field. No, we should be able to be honest about it and say, no, what Tank's team wants is an advantage. It's not an even playing field they're chasing for. It's an advantage that they're chasing for. That could be naturally the right thing to do, or it could be morally the wrong thing to do. But there's nothing wrong with admitting that, okay, on one side of the playing field, it would be unfair for Tank to fight somebody who naturally walks around and fights at 180 when they rehydrate the night of the fight. I can agree with you on that. But can you also agree in reverse that there's also a disadvantage in that guy who walks around at 180 fighting in a weight class that's lower than him with a rehydration clause, even if it's to chase money, even if he's trying to get at the bag? Isn't that an unfair advantage for Tank to have over that guy who's coming down?
Let me say this first. What I noticed in chat, you will notice this too. When Blue gets upset, like he doesn't want to answer a question, he'll mute the person. You just muted me the whole time, so it looked like you cooking me and I'm not responding. That's not how we debate. Let me speak. I'll let you speak.
I did not, brother. I was.
So whoever muted me,
just listen. Please stop.
No, you see, you'll mute me again,
brother.
Let me speak, Blue. I let you speak, and you didn't let me get what I needed to say out.
Brother,
I
was trying. You was over talking. You wasn't listening.
That's what you tend to do. You cut me off. I asked you a specific question about Ryan Garcia, and then you muted me to sound like you were cooking. You weren't cooking. I said your point was Ryo didn't pursue Tank. That was your point. I said, okay, what about Ryan? He actively pursued Tank for years, knowing he's way bigger than Tank. So how can you explain that?
You ready?
Exactly.
You ready for me to answer, or you want? Are you gonna?
As long as you don't mute me.
Okay.
But wait on, Blue. Are you going to answer what I said though? Isn't it just equally unfair the other way around?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, Blue.
Now you said that Ryo was calling out Tank, right?
No, I said.
Excuse
Garcia.
me, Ryan Garcia. Excuse me.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Now, let me explain this to you. This was an equal agreement on the part of Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Ryan Garcia, and Gervonta Tank Davis. They were looking to recapture Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya Part 2. They were building up until that fight. Okay? Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Ryan Garcia was calling out Gervonta Tank Davis. They were looking to build this as Part 2. Floyd Mayweather's on record saying this, the Ryan Garcia fight, so on and so forth. So was Leonard Ellaby. Right? Tank Davis is on record saying that he wasn't calling out anybody. He was just following the blueprint that they set forth. So this was a game plan and a blueprint, okay, for Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia just didn't happen to jump out the window and call out Tank Davis. Do you understand that part?
No, I understand that, but my point is, why if he knows he's 140 fighter and he rehydrates to 160? Why did he jump out his body, continue?
Okay, now let me. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Okay, so when this first started, that was before Ryan. They started building this up before Ryan Garcia was growing. Ryan Garcia is significantly younger than Tank Davis, and he's naturally bigger than Tank Davis. Okay, so Ryan Garcia, Tank is 30, Ryan Garcia is 25. Okay, so he's naturally bigger. He's 5'10". He's just naturally a bigger guy. When they first started this process for Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia was just building himself up at 135. He hadn't grown out the division yet when they was building this up. Then it got to a point as they were trying to allow it to build. Just follow me. As Floyd and Oscar and the plan was to allow this mega fight to build, Ryan Garcia was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Naturally, he was growing. Then he got to a point where he was huge. That's not Ryan Garcia can't stop nature. That's called nature. But they were already building up the fight between the two of them.
Yeah, but I remember actively that you said Tank was in the wrong for making him sign a rehydration clause. I remember that.
Right, because the reason being is because this is a fight they were already building up. and they understood that Ryan Garcia was growing. He was growing out the division. Okay, the game plan was to set up this super fight, let it build up, let it marinate, super fight, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, right? Ryan Garcia was naturally growing out the division, and I didn't let Ryan Garcia off the hook. Okay, when Ryan Garcia did the capping about fighting Manny Pacquiao, I didn't let him off the hook. I called him out when he said that he was going through mental things. I didn't. Again, who am I to tell him he's not? I don't know, right? But I do know this: he said that he signed the contract, so on and so. I didn't let Ryan Garcia off the hook. Y'all conveniently forget about these things. I said Ryan Garcia is ducking. I said Ryan Garcia is playing games. I said Ryan Garcia is capping. But conveniently, y'all leave that part out. And then it got to a point where he took time off. He was on the boat. I called that out. Right. And then he blew up in weight. He naturally got big. Right. Then he was 2 years and 2 fights removed at that point in time from the conversation, right, of fighting Tank at 135 because he just naturally got too big. Then he fought 2 fights at above 140, right? And then Tank was like, all right, we're going to make the fight. So at that point in time, my thing is this. You knew he naturally, at that point in time, you knew he naturally grew out the division. Now you know that you're going to drain him now. Right? And my thing is this: if we're going to hold everybody accountable, because what you're saying is hold Ryan Garcia accountable. That's what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Tank at that point in time was saying that he can go. He's going to go to welterweight and knock out welterweights like Terrence Crawford. So if you could go to welterweight and knock out, I'm holding you accountable now. You want to hold Ryan Garcia accountable for everything he says. So what about when Tank says he can knock out welterweights and his team say he knocking out middleweights and heavyweights? So why did you need to?
Blue, I don't mean to cut you off. I got to bounce. I don't mean to cut you off, but good talking to you guys, man.
All right, great.
I got to bounce. All right.
You know what? Can we also, Blue and Clay, when you guys get a chance, I would love for you guys to hold a conversation. Not today, maybe, but hold a conversation on ever since Floyd Mayweather is no longer in control of Gervonta Tank Davis' career, and it is now in his own hands. The plan has come to a crushing halt, and it is increasingly harder for Tank to find something somewhere. But when Mayweather was at the reins,
it was because the accountability, Floyd Mayweather took all the blame.
Just saying.
He was the shield. And do me a favor.
We were actually talking about that a little bit earlier.
If anybody's in the chat talking about Blue is hating on Tank Davis, block him immediately. I don't want to see the silliness in the chat. Because these are people that refuse to come click the link. Come click the link and stand on your square or get up out of here. We're not little kids. We don't have pom-poms. If you got your pom-poms out, don't come here. Go to those other channels, those other platforms that's going to uplift you and your pom-poms. You come here talking about, oh, Blue hating on and can't explain nothing. Using words out of content.
Yeah, listen, man.
Hold on, Clay. Let me get the super chat, then you cook. Reggie Smith, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said Tank already fought at 140 years ago. Why is it hard for Tank to fight Haney as well? Right, because here's the thing. He wants an advantage. Again, like Clay just said, it's chess, not checkers. And it's understandable. But he wants an advantage. We can't ignore the fact that he wants an advantage just because, well, he's the A side. And he does this and he is still wanting an advantage. I don't care how you slice it. You want an advantage. I don't care 100%. If your reasoning for it is, you still want an advantage. I don't care. Raj, brother in the super chat, much love, family. He said Lawson has learning disability, no comprehension. Hey, bro, it just gets people again, like I said, they find it hard to hold a people accountable that need to be held accountable. They're never going to tell you, well, Tank don't want to fight. Like the brother, like we just had.
He kind of went there. He got almost there though. He pretty much
he said Tank had no plans to fight him in November. Okay, so then why when Blue said you ducking Shakur for this year? Why am I off? You was capping. Anybody if anybody else do it and vice versa, they say they capping. They don't really want to fight. They capping. They bluffing. But when Tank do it, it's just being strategic. Come on, man.
100%, Blue. I think that when you guys come up here, and these, I guess I got to address it as far as calling you guys the Tank fans. Come up here to have a fair conversation. Don't just come up here to defend Tank because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. At all times, we're going to be able to reverse it and be able to hold Tank, salute pugilists, hold Tank accountable, right? To act like, you know, the disingenuous thing that Mr. Lawson was saying, in my opinion, was to the whole entire, and this is what a lot of Tank fans do, is the whole entire narrative that Tank just wants an even playing field. We don't got to play those games. That's not what that weight cut is about. That's not what the rehydration clause is about. It's part of the fight. It's the strategy of the fight to win the fight, to make it easier for Tank. Now, like I said earlier, I will release Tank to a degree, because at the same time, at this point in Tank's career, Tank is in control of his own career. He's the boss. But at one point in time, he was being held by Floyd Mayweather and other people who are controlling his career. But I'll say this, Tank may not be hands-on affecting this rehydration clause and things like that, but the team around him is, and it's not about an even playing field. You guys don't have to push that fake false narrative. You can keep it 100 and say he's the A side. The privileges and the pros that he has for being the A side is that he's able to request these things from these fighters because he's offering them their biggest paydays. So he has earned the right to deplete them, cause them to not fight at their right weight classes, cause them to not fight at 100% their best. And I'll agree with you in that. I'm like, okay, because he's able to get it. Why shouldn't he ask for it? But don't try to play this game like when we're sitting here talking about this, that we're trying to paint this man as something that he or something that he's not, or we're trying to be unfair. No, bro. The weight, he went up to Rayo and asked him to come down and weight. If you go to Rayo, you know he fights at 140. You know you fought at 140. You know how big he is. You know what he rehydrates to. You know about everything. You know so much about it that you're asking him to cut the weight and put a rehydration clause on him. So that's how much we know you know it. So it's not about you don't know. You went to the man's door to make a fight. Fight him where he's at, or don't ask him to fight at all. Fight the people in your weight class, like Shakur. You know what I'm saying? The people in your weight class that you don't have to ask that for. So when you're having these fights, they truly are what your fans are asking for, which is an even playing field.
Now,
y'all actually, Blue and Clay, y'all sound like y'all do this for a living. Y'all sound like y'all actually report on this stuff and talk to these people back and forth. God.
So GT Entertainment, I've been watching you. See, none of you ain't gonna get away with it. You do understand that. So GT Entertainment, I've been paying attention. So now, you started this off by saying, "Oh, this is a problem when Floyd Mayweather." Okay, so GT Entertainment. Now I'm gonna hold you accountable, and if you don't, you already know what's gonna happen. See, so GT Entertainment. Now I'm asking you. You said Floyd Mayweather was doing it. Show me when Floyd Mayweather was doing it. Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead. GT Entertainment. Tell us when Floyd Mayweather was doing this, because this is the problem. They come on here and they just be lying in the chat just to try to make it to justify what other fighters is doing, what your favorite fighter is doing. You will lie on another fighter. So GT Entertainment, tell me when Floyd Mayweather was doing this. Go ahead and tell me.
And B McGee, what do you mean? Come on, Clay. Like, what do you mean? You know, I think I said that as fair and as genuinely authentic, like I was being as fair as possible. Why is it an issue to keep it 100? What am I fronting on? And GT, you're talking about when you're a professional boxer, then clauses shouldn't even matter. So why even put the clauses in there?
Right.
Stop talking like this. It's ridiculous. That's the same thing as the whole PED things. It didn't affect. So why is it illegal to have it in his system? Why are these things put into place if none of these things matter anyway? Why chase a rehydration clause if the clause doesn't make a difference anyway? Of course it makes a difference. Of course it does.
Your back. I'm giving you your biggest payday.
Yeah.
Come in there one-legged because I'm giving you your biggest payday.
He's telling. I asked him when did Floyd Mayweather. Now look at these silly
about
comments.
That 140 statement.
Look at these silly comments that happens. I said you said Floyd Mayweather was doing it. I said when did Floyd Mayweather do it? Your response was, you know, I'm in B-more Blue. What does you being in Baltimore have to do with Floyd Mayweather doing it? I'm gonna ask you again. When did Floyd Mayweather do it? Floyd Mayweather has beaten over 20. Thank you, baby. Floyd Mayweather has beaten over 23 world champions. He tried to fight all the best, and they was ducking him. He was never ducking anybody. So please stop coming here creating false narratives. Floyd was picking his opponents because he was fighting the absolute best opponents there was available. What are you talking about? He fought Canelo Alvarez. Maidana beat Broner. He fought Maidana. Shane Mosley knocked out Margarito. He fought Shane Mosley. Diego Corrales was top 10 pound for pound best fighter, top 5. Undefeated knockout artist. He fought Diego Corrales. And guess what? When he was the underdog. Now, GT Entertainment, show me the fight that Tank took that he was the underdog in. I'm not taking anything out of context. I'm asking you, show me the fight Tank took that he was the underdog in the fight.
Blue, you know we don't listen to facts out here.
Right.
Facts don't matter.
Show me, GT Entertainment. Everybody he picked. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Have a nice trip. Exactly.
Hey, serving apple slices
exactly.
on the kitty table.
Exactly.
And juice too.
Exactly. You can't answer the question. You are a pom-pom shaking,
sugar-free for the
sneaker wearing, lollipop sucking. You're a super fan. Because just like you said, you from Baltimore and Tank from Baltimore. You a super fan. I asked you a simple question. Real Talk said, why does it matter? He's trying now. Okay, how's he trying when Shakur Stevenson is right in his division? It's a unification bout and on his list of opponents to fight. So please explain to me, how's he trying? Because you've been talking in the chat as well. So please explain to me, now you on the spot. Y'all asked for this to be on the Summer Jam screen, and now I'm going to give you what you're looking for. Now you asked for it. So now I'm going to ask you, he's trying to do what? What is he trying to do? You said he's trying. He's trying to do what? He's trying to fight Shakur? The Jose Pedraza fight, Tank didn't even want to take that fight. He said that Floyd was trying to set him up, putting him in a fight with Pedraza. He didn't even want to take that fight. He said, like I said, Shakur been in talks with Eddie. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you an opportunity once again. Eddie Hearn made it abundantly clear. It don't matter who he's in talks with. Why does him being in talks with Eddie Hearn have anything to do with it when he was just negotiating with Lomachenko, who's exclusively signed to Bob Arum in Top Rank? So what does Eddie Hearn and have to do with anything? When he reached out to Shakur's a network promotional free agent. Eddie Hearn was assigned to never engage so he don't mess up the fight. So I'm going to ask you again, Real Talk, what does that Eddie Hearn have to do with it? Explain to us what Eddie Hearn have to do with this. Like I said, I don't care who you think going to win. I don't care how you think they're going to win. That makes me no, never mind. I'm asking you when they're going to fight. Now listen what he says. Shakur and Eddie knew his stock dropped and knew the money Tank would offer wasn't going to be the money they would prefer. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a nice trip. Go sit at the kiddie table.
Hey, somebody said it's cranberry juice over there.
Yeah, go sit at the kiddie table.
Sugar free.
Now he's talking about money and stock. Tank ain't never offered him nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing. Y'all gotta stop it, bro.
They just make up stuff. So
Lex Luthor was the most
Shakur,
honest one out of all of them.
He said Shakur and Eddie knew the money wasn't going to. How would they know? How would Tank know when he never made an offer? What are you talking about? Y'all Y'all just be saying stuff just to say it. Reggie Smith, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He said Floyd wasn't doing that example. He fought Carlos Balderman at 147. They both weighed in at 146. Floyd rehydrated to 149, and Balderman was 162. Not only that, when Floyd fought against Canelo, there was no rehydration clause, and he didn't ask Canelo fight at the catchweight. Canelo offered to fight at the catchweight.
100%.
And Floyd was like, I wasn't trying to make you fight at the catchweight. I was going to give you the opportunity to fight at 154.
Hey,
100%.
Blue and Clay, one more time. Can we do this before everybody? Because I see the Tank fans coming in. I just want to do this. I want to do the timeline for everybody one more time so that everybody's clear. Tank fought June 15th against Martin. Shakur fought June 7th.
June 9th.
Pitbull fought August 3rd. Shakur signed with Eddie Hearn August 22nd. That's the timeline. So that when y'all get up here talking and what y'all about to talk, there were 3 months, a 3-month period, June, July, August, that Tank could have offered Shakur anything.
100%.
Now go.
Hey, look, all I want is 5 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all go in there. Y'all got some stuff to say. Look, first of all, Blue, what's good? Huh? What's
word, up, nephew? What's shaking with you, nephew? Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to head in this gym. So look, y'all, right? I ain't gonna lie. Tank, I'm a Tank fan. Tank supporter, 1,000%.
Hold on, nephew. Hold on 1 second, nephew. Marcus Priest, I didn't skip you. You fell off. You dropped off. So I don't know what happened, bro. You gotta just click the link and come back on. Go ahead, nephew.
I'm gonna keep it real. Tank is on board with his opponent. I ain't gonna lie, he tweaking. That ain't no justifying who he about to fight or whoever. There ain't no justifying that. But let me say this though. I'm gonna be real though. This speculation, this a legend, I ain't got no proof of this, but just this is what I'm thinking. Shakur, grandfather, and Calvin, they had a conversation. Let me tell you, follow me. Because think about this. Shakur got real quiet. Think about it. Tank got real quiet. Both of them got real quiet about fighting each other. Why is that? Shakur, grandfather, and Calvin really, really close. So this is what I think. This is just my personal opinion. Shakur, is he scared of Tank? No, he's not. Is Tank scared of Shakur? No. This is what I think. In the background, Calvin or whoever called who, they got on the phone like, look, man, we gonna push this down the line. That's what I think. Now, I could be wrong now, but that's just what I think because the way it's looking with Shakur with his hands, I don't see Tank running from him. But why would he get quiet? Normally they be talking on social media. Why they get quiet all of a sudden on both sides? T.O., I feel like Tank should be fighting T.O. next, in my opinion. That's me. You know what I'm saying? But
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, nephew. Because there's a diva-ness attached to this situation. And like Devin ain't never get quiet when it comes to Tank. He ain't never get in the fight. And Shakur don't want to put himself in position to mess it up and lose the opportunity to get the fight.
Yeah. Right.
So he's saying, he's letting you know, they ain't never reached out. They ain't never sent me a contract. They ain't never did nothing to pursue the fight. But I'm gonna leave it be and that's why he said, when Tank get ready and when he come around, I'm available. Essentially letting us know. But the person that's been quiet from the beginning is Tank. Why does he take the social media and call out Devin and talk about this person and that person? You lost. He's more concerned with bragging about another man's victory over another man.
He really don't like Devin. Like it's some
right. But he say he don't like Shakur as well. So he's
not as much as Devin though. Hey,
right.
Look, I got a theory though. I got a theory. So Shakur can't fight Tank, even if they said the fighter he already saying, all right, he can't fight Shakur. I don't know. Ryan, he ain't fighting Ryan. T.O., is T.O. got a fight coming up?
T.O.?
Yeah.
T.O. chasing everybody. You don't got no fight.
All right, so I don't know who run. That should be the next fight. But as far as like Devin, I don't know. I don't think that. I don't know. I don't know what that. I don't
Hey,
know.
Will, what do you know, hey, Will? You've been
I
up
don't
here
know
second guessing
because
yourself
look,
since you started. What do
it's
you
only
know?
two. Look, it's only two fights that Tank need to be fighting because Shakur
Yeah.
out right now because it's Devin and Tio.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this to you, Blue. I'm tired of you hating on me. That's what I'm tired of you hating on. You and Big Clay. Big Clay, salute to you, brother. Tired of
Hey,
y'all hating on me. But
hey,
now I was gonna
Kentrell,
say this though about the Tank
hey,
situation.
Kentrell, nephew. Just because you don't got your name there, nephew, don't mean I don't know who it is.
Hey, that's
Hey, hey, Big Blue and Clay. You know I'm coming with the smoke. Y'all gotta stop this hate, man.
that's
But
cool.
I want to say this to you though, not to cut a Will off. I just wanted to say this. Don't Tank got to go into the rehydration clause too when he put the rehydration clause on the other opponents? So don't that make it fair or no?
Well, here's the thing. It's not a rehydration for him because he's just going to where he's naturally going. You see what I'm saying? Like he ain't going above a certain and this is what I said, right? Let's not get it misconstrued. Tank is a little guy. He's not a big guy.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy with a lot of power, right? He's a little dude. So I have but the thing is, he's knocking on their door and he putting them at a disadvantage. He's rehydrating to his natural weight.
Hey, Blue. You know what I noticed, and I want to say this because I also recognize most people don't get what that means. Most people don't get when you say fighting, and because we know that people are boxing fanatics, or fanboys or people fanatics. But let me just explain this so those that don't know in simple terms. And this is a prime example. That's you, right, Carl? I want to make sure I'm talking to the right person. Yeah, that's him. So when you fight or when you
Who you
work
talking
out,
to? You talking to me? My name ain't no Carl.
my fault. But when you work out,
And
right?
first of all, I ain't no fanatic or no fanboy.
I didn't
First of all,
say
I don't even like Tank. I got Devin and
I
Crawford
knew
in Tank.
Kentrell was
So
gonna
don't come at me like that, bro, because I will cook you, bro. I will cook you in the most professional way. I will cook you, bro. So don't come at me talking about no fanboy, no fanatic, none of that. You can get your issue at any time.
Hey, listen, I hear you.
Yeah, I know you do. You better feel me.
But
You ain't got to hear me. You better feel that.
All that nonsense online. Thank you. What I'm saying is at the end of the day,
I just gotta ask Clay something. Go ahead.
when you work out,
I can't wait. Thank you, Brandon McGee, for coming up. Go ahead.
yeah, when you work out to a point where your body feels great. You feel great at a certain weight. If you get below that certain weight, you're weaker than what you feel that you can do at that max weight, at that prime weight. And then when you go above that, you feel sloppy. You don't feel as good as you would.
That has nothing to do with the point of you agreeing to the contract and the other fighter agreeing to the contract, no matter if they overweight or not, is what I'm telling you. So if Tank Davis agreed to the rehydration clause and you agreed to the rehydration clause, that means you agreed to the term. I don't care how slumpy you feel, how tired you are, or none of that, because you didn't have to sign on that dotted line to drain yourself. So
Again,
that's on you.
what I'm explaining the people who don't understand the rehydration clause. Tank is in a weight between 135 and 145 is Tank's prime, most dynamic weight where he feels great. That's where he feels the most comfortable. When you got somebody who's coming from a higher weight class and they have to cut a bunch of weight,
Hey, that's
their most dynamic
what
weight,
I want to ask
weight
Clay
that
about
they
so
feel
bad.
most
I can't
comfortable
wait.
at. And by the way,
Inside though, he making people come
Hey,
in.
Clay, I
you
got something for you.
something and I
For real.
saw something in the chat, and I have to mention this. At the end of the day, that's cool. All that nonsense is cool, but we a bunch of grown men online.
What nonsense? What nonsense? You said fanboy fanatic and then called me another man's name. You started that, bro. So don't call somebody out their name. If you don't know their name, you ask them their name. Don't just say this is Carl or nobody else, bro. That was you on that bullshit. Oh, BS. Excuse my language, Blue. That was you on that. So, bro, don't come at me like that. But like I was saying, back to Blue and Clay. My other question I had for y'all about Tank, bro. My other question I had for y'all about Tank, bro. Without the rehydration clause, it's just like when he fought Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fight Mario Barrios at 135.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? But they still say Mario Barrios had a rehydration clause. So that means Tank had a rehydration clause as well. And I know Tank felt comfortable because, again, he didn't have to weigh 140 pounds. Mario Barrios couldn't be over a certain amount of weight. So I do understand your logic, Blue. But what I'm saying is at that point, you don't have to sign on the dotted lines.
I got a
better question.
I got a better question.
Hold on, Brandon. You're right. They don't have to sign on the dotted line. And that's cool. But the point is, why do you even reach out to them then? When you know that they're going to be in a fault. Right. That's what I'm saying. So my thing is this. And then what happens is, right, is that those fighters get labeled the ducks and they avoiding him and so on and so forth. When he knows, like Floyd. That's why when GT said that about Floyd ain't never did that. Floyd knows he's at a disadvantage. He knows he's at a size disadvantage. When Floyd said, hey, when he fought Oscar said, I'm choosing the ring, I'm choosing the weight, I'm choosing I'm choosing everything, right?
Yeah, facts.
Floyd said, okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? No problem. Right? And Floyd fought him at his weight, no excuses.
When Floyd fought Tank doing the same thing.
Huh?
Tank doing the same thing, just like Oscar.
No, he's not. He's not. He went to Mario Barrios at 140.
He did.
Mario Barrios, again, Tank is a little guy. Mario Barrios is huge. Right. There's no discrepancy. There's no disputing that, right? But you, as the cash cow, the A side, you are throwing your weight around and you are using your power to an advantage. Because what you're doing is you go into these fighters, hey, I'm offering you all this money, so on and so forth. If they don't take it, then his team is online and he's online talking about people is ducking him. But before you contact Mario Barrios, you know he's a big guy, right? And so you going to Mario Barrios' way and then saying, hey, I'm gonna fight you for your belt, and then you got to have a 10-pound rehydration clause, huh?
The stipulations. I see what you're saying. The stipulations.
Like this, right, Kendra? We knew Roy Jones jumped up from 175 to heavyweight to fight Ruiz, right? Ruiz didn't have no rehydration clause.
No,
it's heavyweight.
Roy had to fight. And this is another thing that people try to make this as if they're not human beings. Just because I'm a heavyweight don't mean I ain't a human being.
Absolutely.
So because I'm a heavyweight, that means it's okay for me to fight guys 50 pounds heavier than me. What are we talking about?
It's kind of different. It's kind of different when you're fighting at a smaller weight, though, Blue. You got to.
No, it's not.
Right?
No, he's not fighting a heavyweight. He's fighting a guy. He's fighting another small guy.
It's kind of different than
bro. Mike Tyson is 5'11", 220 pounds. Lennox Lewis is 6'6", 260 pounds. You mean tell me that just because their weight is 100 in this and it. Bro, what are you talking about?
Compare that to Tank and Barrios?
Bro.
Yeah,
you fighting a guy 50 pounds heavier than you.
Oh, you know I'm in Chicago, man.
I don't think you can compare that to Barrios, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Huh? Barrios ain't Mike Tyson.
Any height advantage. Hey, you can apply any height advantage. Tyson Fury only had a 2-inch height advantage over Wilder, and you seen how he was just leaning over the top, bro.
What I want, let me just say something. I want everybody to stop saying, Clay, I just want to holler at you real quick.
Right. That's what I want to hear. Go ahead.
He stepped up and fought Barrios. Now, after the fight, you heard, man, you seen what Tank was on? His whole energy, man, I'm not going back and telling him. They got to come to me. That was his whole energy. That was everything. Tank knew then. So we thinking the Barrios fight is an implication of, man, you could do it. No, I'm not going to do it.
Hold on. Somebody got background noise.
Yeah, Chicago, he will. The city
also the same person that said he'll beat Bud, though.
Wait, hold on 1 second, though. I just want Brandon McGee to ask me the question because I want to know what it is.
Use that one fight as an indicator, like, man, Tank can go to 140. He can, but bro, I'm not finna go to one. Barrios was tough. That was a tough fight. And
wait, Brandon, is that your question for me?
I'll fight at 135.
Is that your question for me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that your question for me? You want me to clarify that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm saying Tank should fight wherever he's comfortable, right? He should not fight nowhere else.
Right.
If you heard me talking about anything today, what I'm talking about is there's no purpose to going at somebody who's in a higher weight class, knowing they're in a higher weight class.
Right.
There's no purpose other than give himself an advantage to ask them to come down and put a rehydration clause on him. It's not about an even playing field. It's about taking away your strength, depleting you, bringing you down to where I'm at, so I can drown you in the pool. It's like asking a lion. It's like asking a lion to go and fight a shark in the middle of the ocean.
Now let me ask you
the
one
lion
question.
is not supposed to be in the middle of the ocean.
I got
Clearly
that.
the shark's on
I got
ammo.
part two of this question because I couldn't wait to ask you this. The rehydration clause is 10 pounds. How many more pounds do you think they need to gain for them to have? I feel good to fight. 10 pounds.
All right, Brandon. If remember, the scenario was that this guy rehydrates. Normally, he rehydrates to 180 pounds. This was the scenario that Mr. Lawson gave, right? So that means he naturally goes up to 180. You're forcing him to not go past 145 because you know how strong he is at 180. Isn't there a disadvantage there for that guy?
Clay, if you're gonna speak on that, then you got to speak on them. They need to stop. If Tank is cheating by saying y'all,
I'm not saying he's cheating.
10 pounds. Then in all actuality, why are y'all fighting at this low weight class? Then
why
because y'all
okay,
power gonna be depleted, and y'all want to pick on Tank and say, man,
no, because y'all want to get money
at 135. But
let's say,
I get the balloon.
Hold on, time out.
Let's say it's all of the above. Why did Tank do it?
Hold on.
Why did Tank do it?
Hold on, Clay. Hold on. Time out. Picking on Tank is crazy.
Huh?
Picking on Tank?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Not.
Picking on Tank.
Maybe I say it down to pick on Tank. No, all right. Not picking on Tank.
Bro, you cannot.
You said accountability. That's the word of the day,
Brandon. He is knocking on their doors, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't fight nobody else. He's trying to get the biggest.
Brother. He's doing. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
He can't fight nobody.
Is he giving himself a 5-pound rehydration clause to fight Lamont Roach?
No.
Nope.
Why not? Isn't it the same thing?
It is, but it's not in their eyes. It's not. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Why isn't it? Why isn't it the same, Brandon?
It's similar. I see how you trying to, I see
what I'm trying to tell the truth.
No, I'm saying this is like, bro, we gotta. It's like, man,
we gotta be real. Devin can't be coming in 25 pounds over the weight.
What are we doing? Like, bro, you middleweight now.
Tank rehydrates at least 10 pounds.
Yeah,
about 150.
Lamont Roach fights at 130. That's 15 pounds.
Ooh.
So I'm asking you, is Tank gonna put a rehydration clause on himself to bring up 130 pounder? Because it's still a 5 pound. The 5 pounds from 135 to 140 is 5 pounds, right? From 130 to 135 is 5 pounds, right? So if he bring up 130 pounder who comfortably makes 130 pounds, is he gonna put a rehydration clause on himself?
Or put like this: what do Lamont Roach come in at?
I didn't. Now it's what Lamont Roach come in at.
No,
okay, so cool. I'm asking you. Okay, so cool. So then it's only 10 pounds then, right? By your standard. Now you said this. I didn't say it. Okay. So Tank gains 10 pounds.
Yeah.
We know he gains more than that, but this hypothetically, let's say he gains 10 pounds. So he's 145. So if Mario Barrios gained 15 pounds, he would only be 155. So he only outweighs him by 10 pounds.
Hey, Blue, I'm gonna bag you up real quick though. And one thing I am gonna say, when me and you was talking, you can't use the Roy Jones scenario because you can't put a rehydration clause on the heavyweight.
On the heavyweight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you can't. I'm just trying to be logical about the situation.
No, but you can if you want to say, hey, you a heavyweight. I need you to come in at, because what happens is, as a heavyweight, if I come in typically at 235. Right? Like Anthony Joshua did this, right? Strategically, remember Anthony Joshua at one point with Usyk, he tried to come in lower so he could be quicker. But then in the second fight, he was like, I'm gonna be heavier, even heavier than I was, so I can have the weight advantage and push him around. So you understand what I'm saying is you typically come in at 240 pounds. You can't come in at because they'll come in at 260 now.
Yeah, absolutely.
To give you an example, Hold on, Brandon. To give you an example, Kendra, Tyson Fury typically was coming in about 240, right? But when he fought Wilder, he was like, this dude is little. He can't handle the weight. He came in at 273.
He did.
Crazy.
Right? Just to be You understand what I'm saying? So in that situation, Wilder could be like, bro, hold on, man. You can't come, you know what I'm saying? Let's put a stipulation where you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're right. I wasn't looking at it like that. I was just looking at the overall aspect. You can come in 200 plus, and I see that now. What you're saying, you can
come in at 240 on the second fight or something like that. Third fight?
No, he was like 235, 238.
Wilder came in at 235, 230. No, he came in at 240.
240. That's why I said he came in like 240.
No, the third fight he came in at 240.
That was too heavy for him anyway.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So Wilder had the game. When he fought Fury the first time, he was 212.
But this is a strategic aspect of it too, though, Blue.
Oh, for sure. 1,000. Like I said, and that's what Clay was saying, right? Like it's a strategy for sure. But we can't say it's not a strategy for Tank to not have an advantage. He's strategically doing it to have an advantage.
Yeah, because Roy told you. He said out his mouth he's going to come in at 190 pounds to be light on his feet and be a lot quicker than John Ruiz. That was his strategy. He didn't put in no stipulations or nothing like that. He used his own strategy and played chess when he moved up. So but I get it. Tank can do that at 135, just come in lighter than the opponent and be a lot faster and still have his power because his power moves with Tank. So Tank can be strategic like that instead of putting a rehydration clause in and just come in lighter than the heavier fighters and just outbox them. So I do see what you're saying, Blue. He can be strategic that way and not by putting the stipulations in there. But it's not unfair. It's not unfair for him to do that because it's a part of the game, Blue. And if you sign on the dotted line,
that's what I'm saying. It's not unfair, right? At all whatsoever. But there's an asterisk because you're not fighting them at their best.
Yeah. Facts. I got you. Yeah, because Ryan Garcia wasn't at his best. He wasn't. Point blank period.
The Ryan Garcia that fought Tank and the Ryan Garcia that fought Devin is two different
fighters. Two different fighters. No, you're absolutely correct.
But if you let the fans and the team tell it, they fought the same guy. They didn't.
Yeah, somebody got
mute yourself. Thank you, great brother.
Nope, that ain't him.
That's not him.
Yeah, mic check. Okay, whoever it stopped. Yeah.
So it's a so that's what I'm saying. We okay with Tank doing it to have an advantage because we fans of his. But then when it's even, okay, so now you bringing up 130 pounders, you gonna put it on yourself? No. Why he ain't gonna put it on himself? Because he ain't gonna weight drain himself. That's right. So that's what he's saying. He ain't gonna weight drain himself, but he want them to wait, and he's knocking because he's the A side.
Gotcha.
So it's similar to Canelo right now, right? Canelo.
And what you're saying is, Blue, he's knocking on the wrong doors. I'm just trying to understand. You and Clay are saying he's knocking on the wrong doors because he got smoke in his division on the doors he could be knocking on, but you're trying to get an advantage over the bigger guys to get them out the way. I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
I like that, Kay, the way you just said that, right? Because that's pretty much what it comes down to, right? It comes down to it's matchmaking. It's the art of matchmaking, a part of fighting that people try to nonchalantly act like doesn't matter.
Right.
And it does. It's purposely done. It's not by accident, it's by design.
Hey, Clay, I know who he better not fight. T.O. T.O. don't get no more money from us. That's all I got to say about that.
He on some other stuff. And so my thing is this, right? So he like, okay, why are you pulling up this guy or making this guy have a rehydration clause when Shakur is right there and you could just fight him? And you ain't got to worry about rehydration clauses.
You talking about pre-injury, right? Pre-injury.
Pre-injury.
Right.
Now, I said this, and I'm on record saying this. Everything happens for a reason, right? Because if that fight was lined up and Shakur got injured, I'd be sick right now. Man. I'd be sick. You know what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason, right? But it still doesn't dismiss the fact that he did not engage and put his best foot forward to make a fight happen with Shakur. He was double dipping. Let me because remember when this was Terrence Crawford and it was Errol Spence.
They got on the phone together.
And Terrence Crawford had other options. Everybody jumped on Terrence Crawford. How you negotiating with this guy when you got when you got Errol Spence right here trying to negotiate with you. But Tank is negotiating with Shakur. He called Shakur, but then calling these other people, and that's okay. We gotta. So my fight is we gotta be. I don't care if you think he's gonna win, lose, or draw, right? So people correlate my picks with what I'm saying. They misconstrue what I'm saying because I say that I think fighter A can win. So you think that I'm just saying I want to see him fight because I want to see him lose. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I don't know who's going to win or who's going to lose. I'm just giving you my opinion. I've been wrong more than a little bit with my picks. Way off. I think I might have got this year. I got 3 picks right.
I picked Anthony Joshua. I played myself.
I think I got 3 picks right this entire year. You know what I'm saying? So I got 3 picks this entire year right.
Yeah, he picked against Crawford.
I picked Crawford to win against Majumov.
No, not the last one. The EJ one.
Oh, the EJ fight, right? But in the beginning I picked Crawford, but you know, so I've been wrong. So you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Tank is a great talent. He might knock out Shakur. He might knock out Devin. And would I be surprised if he did? No. But on the flip side, would I be surprised if they outboxed him and win? No. But that's why I'm saying I want to see those fights.
But you don't want to see the fights at a disadvantage, is what you said.
Right, at a disadvantage. And the thing is, with Shakur, you can fight Shakur on an even playing field right now.
That's what I said. How would he disadvantage Shakur? How?
Right, but no, that's what I'm saying. So instead of trying to put a fighter at a disadvantage, like Rayo, why aren't you just negotiating with Shakur?
Brandon, did you hear anything Clay just said? Clay just told you he's not knocking on Shakur and them door at 135. He's trying to knock on the doors at 140. Why isn't he knocking on Shakur and them doors, knocking the doors down? That's what they're trying to tell you. I'm sorry, Clay, I ain't mean to take the words out your mouth, but I had to help you out.
Like Kendrell, why are you going to? You went to Isaac Cruz, who you said you don't want a rematch. Then you went from him because he lost to Rayo to now you want to bring Rayo down at 135 with a catchweight. Why are you doing all that when Shakur's right here?
You can be knocking on their doors.
What a belt!
On their doors, absolutely. I understand now. I get it now.
That makes zero sense. And then everybody's like, "Well, they're making up 1,000 different." Well, Shakur, he called Shakur. Okay, he called him, and Shakur said yes, and he didn't pursue it. He left it alone.
Hey, Blue, I forgot who was that said that Shakur, Granddaddy, and Calvin, they kind of close. You don't think they kind of talking behind the scenes like, man, let's just clear it out and me and you gonna fight?
But I had Wally was here, and you heard what Wally said. Yeah. He said we want this Tank Davis fight right now, and we're gonna beat Tank Davis. And he said, look, they very confident. You understand? He said Calvin's my guy, but we gonna beat Tank.
Hey, what he say, Blue? He said we ain't never lost to nobody out of that Baltimore gym.
Right, that's what he said.
I mean, who else at the Baltimore gym? Let me think.
So my thing is this, right? They are open to fighting. And this is the problem. People have a problem with just saying Tank don't want to fight Shakur right now. Most people can't bring themselves to actually utter the words. He just don't want to fight him.
I don't think he don't want to fight him. I just think everything has to be Tank.
It gotta be perfect. Be a perfect situation.
Let me rephrase that. He don't want to fight
Tank
him. Now.
I think Tank knows. Tank knows he gets picked apart, and Tank does not want to get embarrassed.
Not that only, but he knows that he want to make sure that the money's right too, Dev. You got to look at the money.
Money gonna be there.
I don't disagree with you.
And it's another thing that gets dismissed, like me and Clay was saying. Leonard Ellaby clear as day the other day just sat there and said the fight ain't ready to happen now.
It's not the right time.
It's not the right time.
Right.
Tank wants to fight, but not right now. He's telling you that they're not interested in making it right now. So how is it Shakur Stevenson that signed with Eddie Hearn and that blocked the fight? No, just say right now Tank don't want to go that direction. For whatever reason, he's not going that direction.
Do you think it's personal with Eddie Hearn, though? What's the personal? Everybody, he can't say
he don't like Eddie Hearn. But my thing, again, even with that, okay, that's like he's saying he don't like Eddie Hearn, but he's picking and choosing when he don't like him because he negotiated with Eddie Hearn back and forth. He ignored Eddie Hearn completely when it came to Devin Haney. Completely. Don't call me. Put him on block. Threw him out there. Bro, don't call me. Don't say nothing. But then when it came to Conor Ben, he had dialogue going back and forth with him. This the money I'm looking for? Conor Ben is at 147. And he fights, and he had 2 fights at 150.
Talking about a rehydration clause. What?
So make this make sense. So now get this. When it's Shakur, we're gonna say, well, Shakur went with Eddie. He knew Tank don't like him. Well, Conor Ben has been with Eddie Hearn his entire career, pretty much. So why are you talking about fighting Conor Ben to the point where Tank even released the messages that Eddie Hearn is saying, reaching out to Al Heyman on behalf of him. And they got to the money, and then Conor Ben and Eddie Hearn is like, we offered him X, Y, and Z amounts of money, and he said that's not enough. So I'm confused. That's a whole welterweight. So get this, right? Now that goes back to what Kendrell was saying, right? So now, remember, like Kendrell said, even Tank gonna rehydrate. But let's say he put a 10-pound rehydration clause on Conor Ben. That means Conor Ben is at least going to be 157. So if you can fight Conor Ben at 157, why can't you fight Ryo at 140 that's going to rehydrate to probably 155?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Make this make sense.
Hey, that's a good question. I ain't thinking about that.
You know Conor Ben ain't coming down no further. Maybe he'll do 145. Maybe. That's a big maybe.
That's killing.
Catch
145?
And even 145 with a 10-pound rehydration puts him at 155. So why would you ask Ryo or Ryan Garcia to come down because you're looking solely for an advantage?
So Tank is not going to beat, or Blue, what you're saying is the Ryan that fought Devin, PDs aside, everything aside, he to beat Tank, in your opinion?
I'm not saying he'll beat Tank. No. I'm just saying it's a different fighter.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say this. I'll say it'll be a different fight.
Right. I'm not even going to say that.
Look at it.
I won't even say that. I think Tank still stoned him. Because
I think Stone. No, I don't. I'm not saying Tank loses. I'm just saying it's a different fight. It's a fight that looks different. Tank wins it. He can still win it, but it's a fight that us as fans will see, in my opinion, would look different.
Yeah, because there was a couple times that Ryan hit, actually landed on Gervonta, but if he would have landed on Gervonta with his weight and his power, it would have been a little different. But Gervonta still would outboxing for sure.
Yeah. And the reason I say that is because he still made the same mistakes.
Different too.
He made the same mistakes against Devin that he made against Tank. Tank just capitalized, and Devin made the mistake and kept dropping his right hand. He was still wildly. Devin clipped him just like Tank clipped him. He don't got Tank power. Remember when Dev clipped him and he went noodle leg like this and flew back, and then he pounded his glove?
Right.
He was hurt. He was hurt when he did that too.
He was hurt bad, but again, Devin don't have nowhere near the power that Tank has. Man, but Tank still drops him in that situation. He gets dropped. Yeah. Now he got rocked by Devin, but he gets dropped by Tank. You see what I'm saying?
That's the difference.
That's the difference. So now the difference, like Dev said, I think he might get up because he might be able to absorb it better because of the added weight. And again, when he hit Tank in that fight, Tank felt it. Tank grabbed him. Tank was holding on. Now, if he hit Tank with that weight and that power,
that's why I was asking.
And the PEDs that we know,
that's why I was asking.
It might be a whole different situation.
That's what I was asking, Blue. That's why I'm like, man.
But the flip side of that is, I ain't never seen, even though Tank was a little shaken, is he really rocked? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's Tank chin 1 to 10 pause? Like, what's his chin? Because I seen Tank take maybe a couple, not many though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Tank, to me, his chin is rock solid.
I mean, you got to look at the hits that he took from Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
He took some. And he don't blink.
Yeah, he don't
blink.
Yeah,
that's part of the reason. I don't think Tank power will travel up. I promise you, I don't.
No, I think his power travel. But this is why I said, guys like Shakur and Devin, people always ask me why I say the fighters, because you cannot beat. You're not gonna knock out Tank. You just got to outpoint him.
Yeah.
You got to be. You have to make up in your brain and be comfortable with saying, "I'm just gonna outbox him."
But can you beat Tank up though?
Blue, that's what I was gonna say, Clay.
Not knock him out, but can you beat him up?
I don't think so.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think Shakur has a chance of stopping Gervonta to the body. I think Shakur has a chance of stopping Gervonta to the body, and all you got to do is go watch all of Gervonta's fights when he gets hit to the body. I think with Shakur's consistency, hitting Tank to the gut, I think he has.
You know how long you got to stand in that pocket to be able to hit Tank or hurt him,
you are in
to the body.
danger. You are in danger.
Yeah, that's again. That's why I want to see it.
That's
and that's why. And to Brandon to say, does Tank power elevate up to 140? Did you not see he wasn't even at 140 and how he hurt Barrios with them punches? Tank power going to elevate.
I'm glad you said that, Kendrell.
All I'm saying is we can't keep talking about one fight. Come on.
No. I'm glad you said that, Kendrell. You know why? This is how I know. And again, am I guaranteed? No, but I think that his power translates. Reason being is this, right? Is because Barrios went up to 47. Keith Thurman was hitting him with absolute monster punches. And he was hurt. Face look at his face.
Understand that fight.
And he still was like,
couldn't hurt him.
Coming. He never got knocked out.
Oh.
I don't even think he got knocked down. Right?
No.
Yeah. So and then he fought Ugas. He fought welterweights, and they had nothing for him. But Tank,
that's what I'm saying,
dropped him 3 times and stopped him. Although he had the rehydration clause, so on and so forth.
But Tank
still big, bro.
Tank called him
Keith Thurman was talking that man.
But that's what I'm saying. Tank power elevate. And for Shakur to hurt Tank to the body, he's gonna have to be in that pocket for a very long time.
Yeah, the body work ain't gonna do it because
he was hitting Keith Thurman was hitting him with some hellacious.
Now I am gonna say this, Blue.
I kind of forgot about Keith Thurman.
I think I got
what happened to my boy Keith, man?
What happened to fun time Keith, Blue?
Keith went on the PBC to get a bag for him, and PBC got bad.
You see that picture I got up there, right, Blue?
Like, what's going on?
What's this week?
He tore his
the
bicep.
picture I got, right?
He tore his bicep.
Once again, he injured. He out for 3 years. We already know.
Keith. Do you all realize Keith Thurman fought 3 times in 7 years?
That is ridiculous.
Blue, you know old Keith Thurman is?
Isn't that less than the Charlo, brother?
He 36, right? 36.
Crazy. I'm
36, 37.
That's crazy.
Ain't that less than the Charlo, brother?
Bro, that's bro. Keith Thurman fought. Yeah. And one of those fights was 2017 when he fought Danny Garcia.
Well, I'm gonna say this to you, Blue, and I'm gonna get out of here. Rayo, to me, him and Robert Garcia, they need to take that Tank fight because that's the biggest payday that they'll see in between 135 and 140. And with him being the 135 pounder and moving up to 140, if there's a way that he can make that weight or go in what you just did and feel okay, he should take that fight because again, he's not getting that payday in the sport of boxing fighting anybody else.
Well, look, hold on, look. I say he just wait till 2025.
She just pulled up the search bar. I didn't know when she hit to pull up the search bar.
You gotta mute him.
No, I'm saying Rayo will never get this payday or this type of opportunity.
Yeah, for Rayo, but if I'm Tank, forget it. Just wait for Loma next year.
Yeah, Tank.
But even Rayo, right? If I'm Rayo, right? You still got big opportunities to build. Like you can make your own legacy right now because at 140 he still got the TO fight. You know what I'm saying?
The Dale fight.
Yeah, he could he could legit come undisputed at 140.
Yeah, the Liam Carroll fight. Yeah, you're right. But those paydays are not the Tank Davis paydays. So I know a lot of these boxers. No, I know that a lot of these boxers aren't in it for the legacy anymore, and that's why I'm saying that, Blue. Because even I heard Shakur say it's not about the legacy no more. It's about the money. A lot of these boxers are not in this sport to be boxers anymore. They're trying to get a payday. So the only way I see Robert Garcia and Rayo bending, because they already said they fight at 140, they're not going down to 135 for Tank. The only way I see them bending if they throw money in their face that they never seen before or never get from another opponent. That's the only way I can see them
be it.
And
after
taking
you
that
lose
fight.
the Tank, your money gonna go. It's gonna dwindle. Now you ain't No, don't need
Not
to.
necessarily. Not necessarily. It all depends
That
on how
one
you
big
perform.
payday.
Because
That's
everybody,
when
because hold on, everybody Tank has fought and Tank has beat. They still have been able to blossom to be put in other situations, like Rolly, like Pitbull Cruz, like all the rest of them that take Barrios.
For some
Everybody that
reason,
Tank
I don't
has
know why
fought, they
everybody
have
love Rolly.
blossomed as long as they
Rolly's
keep
a
their
fan
career
favorite.
going.
I don't know
So
why
as
Rolly's
long as
a fan
he bounce back and continue to win, then he will be okay. You
until the
know what I'm saying?
weekend.
I'm not telling him
Until
to
the
drop
weekend.
down and take the fight for money. I'm just saying I can see him doing that for his biggest payday of his career. Is what I'm saying.
That's a big risk. That's a big risk, though.
It is absolutely everything we
Isaac,
do is a risk.
it benefited Isaac Cruz.
For a couple fights, Blue.
It benefited Barrios. It benefits Barrios right now. Barrios is still benefiting. Rolly is still benefiting. Rolly took
Rolly's not
damn near
benefiting.
2 losses and
Rolly's
came
not
back.
benefiting, bro.
What
Rolly's
you
not
say?
Rolly is
Rolly's not
benefiting. He
benefiting. The
still
only
getting put
reason,
on
hold on,
cards.
wait, hold on, Control. The only reason Rolly is got a chance to be a champion is because of that fight with Gervonta Davis. So what do you mean he's
That's
not
what I'm
benefiting?
saying, Dale. That's
He's
exactly what I'm saying.
definitely benefited from it.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. So win, lose, or draw, you're going to benefit from it. So I can see him taking the fight for that aspect. But me personally, I don't want to see him drain himself just for a payday. But I know a lot of fighters are doing it. I just watched a boxing fanatic that stays in the gym, that spars for 24 rounds at a time. Do you hear me? Shakur FS with the out on his chest, Stevenson. Stay out of his mouth. It's about money. It's not about boxing. So I can see these fighters taking these opportunities for the biggest payday of their career.
Band up. That's you, nephew.
He might have a chance too, honestly, with no rehydration clause. But guess that's not happening. Can't rehydrate. Stop it.
You know, and again, for Tank just to take that 140 belt and then to drop it and not even defend it, because who you going to defend it against? T.O.? He's not taking those stimulations. Who you going to defend it against? Devin? He's not falling for them tricks. Who you going to defend it against? Liam Perro? You don't even deal with his promoter. So how can you make these fights happen at 140 when you think Eddie Hearn is a snake? Nobody else going to accept the stipulations of a rehydration clause. There's no point in you just going up there messing with that division. Fight the guys in your division, like Clay and Blue has been saying. Knock down them doors. You run through that whole 135 division like we know you can. Then you go up to 140 and make another name. You have already been up there. Don't pull a Canelo and then go back up there and lose. Canelo went to 175, did his thing, went back up there and got demolished by Big Ball. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to us. It's all I'm asking, Tank.
Hey,
that's all I'm asking.
You said something, Brandon.
And I'm glad you said that, Kendra. That's my whole point. For the betterment of the sport of boxing, bro. Give us the best fighting the best. Who wins so and so that, bro. That's where the fun part comes in. We can debate who wins, who loses, how they win. We can't even get to that because the ones, again, like Tank, he's in a position of power. Canelo in position of power. They are refusing to give us the fights that we want to see.
And we gotta be honest, Blue, in the panel, but we gotta be honest, right? At the end of the day, fight who's in your division. If you want to fight somebody in another division, just move to another division. Be purpose driven with the way you're moving. Be purpose driven.
You can move with intent. Huh?
Yeah, dominate where you're at. If you're above fighting anybody where you're at, go to where you can have competitive fights and give us that, right? But
honestly, even if you lose, you still
it's all good, right? But the boxing fans, the fans of these boxers have to understand the angle when we're talking about these things that we're coming from. It's not about hating on a fighter, but holding them accountable to what they're doing. Guys, pulling Lamont Roach up from 130.
I never liked that. Anyway.
There's no reason to not sit back and be 100 about that. Like, yo, where did that come from? Why? And it's important to ask why, because you said you have 6 fighters that you plan on fighting.
And so you ain't fighting none of these.
You plan on fighting. Why? Where did Lamont Roach come from? Where?
And let me say this too, right? Another thing, right? Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, they all bounced around. Marvin Hagler fought at one weight class. Did you hear any of them? They all was bigger names as far as star power commercials A side. Did you hear them go to 160 and be like, Marvin Hagler got to have a rehydration clause in his weight class?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
They
that was
went
a different time,
man.
though, Blue. You know that.
Huh?
That was a different time. That was a different time.
No, but it's a different time because we allow it to be a different time.
For sure. Most definitely.
If we demand that you give bro, why are you going up there? Marvin Hagler fought. Durant started, and again, Durant started 130, 135.
And that's why he Floyd's favorite fighter.
Right. And he jumped up there. He didn't ask.
We ain't even got to go back that far. We can go right to Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford started at 135 all the way up to 154. Come on now. Come on, let's be realistic.
On top of that, Kendrell, he's trying to fight Canelo.
He ain't trying to put no rehydration clause on Canelo.
Right.
He ain't even asked that.
Do y'all
You know
remember
what I'm saying?
the
This
first
is
fight that
crazy.
had a significant rehydration clause? Because I don't. I'm asking.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So
I don't remember the first fight.
But fans want to give today's time, because Tank has a rabid fan base, that they want to give him a pass. And so when I say, or Clay say, hey bro, this ain't right, then it's hating. It's not. What are you talking about?
Yeah, just
go ahead, Clay.
Yeah, no, it's just not consistent. You guys just get triggered and want to attack, and you don't want to see no reason, bro. Like you guys want it, and it paints us as the bad guy because now we got to get at y'all, start cooking on you guys, and then all of a sudden the fighters start thinking we don't like them.
No,
Clay,
not to cut you off, man. I love y'all point of view for sure, and the panel, everybody, man. I'm every day with this. It's just sometimes though, I agree with y'all most of the time, but sometimes it's like, man, let me play a little bit of devil advocate just to get another conversation going. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
It starts to sound like we're attacking the fighter.
Right.
It does. It starts to sound like we're not, though, right? But we get into it. If I get into it with somebody over a topic, and the person is trying to defend the fighter specifically and not the situation, it's going to sound like I'm attacking the fighter. You're painting me into a corner.
Like it do.
And then you got the trolls coming in here saying Tank hater. Right. And it's like, nah, bro, I like Tank. I'm a fan of Tank. I want to see Tank fight the best because I know what that's going to look like. But you guys paint me into a corner.
To what Blue say, be a fan of boxing, not a fan of
100%.
But guess what? Like that's why I had. See, I got this is why I've come to where I come to today's time, right? Because I have brothers like Kendrell, AK, nephew Band Up, Brandon McGee, you guys, Dev, y'all been here and roll with me. Me and Kendrell go back and forth heated. The next day, I love that brother.
Already, you know how we do.
20 minutes later, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, right, is that I come to realize, I'm like, bro, you know what? You know what I'm saying? This is what happens, is that I find myself going back and forth with people that not even here, not family members every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I get annoyed because my inbox just swells up every day. You a hater, you this, it just boils over. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens is y'all don't know, but I tell y'all. Then the fighters be in my inbox, bro. I'm not hating on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Show me where I'm hating on you at. They can't. I do the same thing with the fighters as I do with the trolls. Show me where I hated on you. Show me, bro. Now I ain't. You know, my money to their money, it just ain't the same. So I ain't doing $200. They're gonna be like, bro, are you kidding me? So, but you know what I'm saying. But just show me where I'm hating on you at, because what happens is, like Clay said, when we start going back and forth, right? It starts to build and it starts to look like, hey, you hating. But y'all now, you guys have been here. You know, I've been saying that Tank is more skilled than Manny Pacquiao. How many people jumped on me? Bro, what you mean? He more skilled, he more talented than Manny Pacquiao. I've been saying that for years. You know what I'm saying? I said Tank only weakness.
My phone finna die. I gotta get out of here.
All right.
Salute to you and Clay, salute Claymore. You know what I mean? Salute Blue Blood, salute everybody that came on the platform today.
The Seahawks looking good. We gonna
hold on. You should have
tap into that. That non the Seahawks game. We gonna have to tap in, bro.
Oh man, you want to see your team lose?
Yeah, nine is.
Hey, and
he
mind
didn't
you
seen it
this,
for the past
we
2
hold up,
weeks.
Seattle, we are down our
Hey,
starting
Blue,
running
I
back,
wasn't trying to bring it
and
up.
we kicking ass.
I was trying to spare you, Blue.
Brock Purdy hurt now. Hargrave hurt. Like, bro.
Blue, I was trying to spare you. I was going. Hey, that was my next question before you ended the live. I was definitely gonna ask you about that.
We gotta win. That's why you gotta win the Super Bowl when you got the chance, man. You can't.
Y'all had a chance. Y'all had 2 chances.
Man, that's nasty work, man. I windowed it, bro. But yeah, just saying that, Dev, like, bro. When I got off the stream yesterday and I looked and it said Brock Purdy back injury, Hargrave out for the year, I'm like, bro, this can't be like
Christian. It's crazy,
bro. Trent getting IVs every quarter, like, bro. Come on.
And I'm gonna tell you what, man. Seattle's biggest thing, man. The best thing we did was getting Mike McDonald. Man, our offense, the way we are playing our offense and our defense looks so different. And I'm not saying Pete Carroll wasn't great. Pete was amazing. You know what I mean? And what do you do? But Pete got, but Pete got predictable.
Bro,
Pete got predictable.
Them corners y'all got right now, sheesh.
And you know why Pete was amazing? Hold up. Other than that Super Bowl, wanna know why Pete was amazing?
Beat my team, didn't it? Then
Hold up. Look, I'm gonna tell you. We just whooped the Dolphins. You know what I mean? Whooped the Patriots before that. You know what I mean? What Denver before that. You know what I mean?
Right now, you kind of look like Geno Smith.
Hey, no lie. Hey, no lie. Hey, the Seahawks can beat.
Clay, who was your team?
Hey, the Seahawks can beat a bunch of teams that don't matter.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
You said Seattle's a what? You said wait, hold on. You said what?
He said he a Jet fan.
I'm a Jet fan. That's why I'm quiet. I'm sitting here chilling, listening to everybody talk. I knew somebody was
I'm a Dolphins fan. Seattle put something on it.
Jets. Oh, sorry to hear that. Go ahead, bro.
Did somebody say Seattle don't matter?
Salute. You know you my dog, Clay. I rock with you, man.
Thank you, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna just tell you something right now. As far as every NFL fan goes, y'all guys, every team want to beat Seattle. Ever since Seattle had that dynasty defense, smacking everything, shutting people down, everybody tried to pick up how we did it. And then everybody tried to get their crowds loud like Seattle. After Seattle done broke that record and started having loud crowds. Everybody want to beat us, man.
Get them out of
here. Hey, can I just say this?
It ain't look good for my youngest.
Hey, the only thing I want to make sure that we are never like Seattle is we're never calling a pass play on the 1 yard line.
Oh my God!
You know,
my God!
That is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
But let's get back to box so we can get out of here. So who's third simple issue, brother? In the super chat. He said, "Blue, who wins? Paro versus Hitchison and T.O. versus Thurman. Those are good fights right there, man. I think Thurman beats. Yeah, I think Thurman beats T.O. simply because T.O. can't.
Fighting?
No. He's just hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
I think that T.O. just.
Paro Hitchens, I don't know if is that. Oh yeah, that is hypothetical. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, T.O. struggles with guys that can move and box, and Keith got power. He can move, box, and got power. And T.O. struggles with that. If he's chasing Keith around the ring like he did Jermaine Ortiz, he's going to sleep.
He's gonna walk into something.
He gonna run
into something. He ain't gonna walk into something. He's right. He gonna run into something.
Yeah, because Keith will stop on a diamond. All right, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Keith can chuck them hands, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He still get beat by Clarissa though.
Yeah, that's wild. You know, I try to stay away from that.
Hey, but I think that Perro and Hitchison is a really good fight. I got Hitchison edging it out over Perro, but Perro can give Hitchison a lot of problems because I don't think Hitchison got power at 140, in my honest opinion.
Liam
I'm glad you said that because, that Lemos fight with Keyshawn Davis, that's an interesting fight.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you see, so I was talking to Ashley about working with Keyshawn a while back. You know what Keyshawn just said in his last interview about he picked that fight on purpose because this is his coming out party, and he think everybody always, the deal is, for your homecoming, go easy. He said he strategically picked a tough opponent just so he could show the world what he really about.
That's my guy right there. I'm rocking with Keyshawn right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He on that movement. I'm hoping he can get up there and do what he's supposed to do. But that kid is going to. I'm telling you, this fight between Keyshawn and Lemos is going to be FOTY candidate. It's going to be there. It's going to be there, bro. It's just going to be a sequel to that fight with Madueños, but even on a higher level, bro, because Lemos is better than Madueños.
So why you didn't pick Andy Cruz?
Because Andy Cruz, this Andy Cruz conversation, bro, Andy Cruz got to do his work. Keyshawn did the work to get where he's at right now. He's trying to get into title contention. Andy Cruz will come in due time, bro. It don't matter what Andy Cruz did with Keyshawn in the amateurs. This is the pro space. Hey. And look, Andy Cruz is high level, but you saw him in his last fight. He got touched up. I'm going to be real with you. Shout out to Bozianis and what he's doing over there in that gym. But not everybody's boots, bro. And that's why Stephen Fulton got touched the way he did, because he ain't boots, but they all fighting like boots.
Hey, Clay. Hey, Clay. I come from an era, Clay. I come from an era. You got to show me.
Right.
You got to show me. So why you ain't pick, that, 100%. So why you ain't pick Andy Cruz and demolish him like he demolished you 4 times in the Olympics? You ain't have to, it ain't got nothing to do with. Neither one of y'all are champions. So it has nothing to do with you fight somebody for star power or you want to have a better challenge. Andy Cruz has already beat you. I don't care how young he was. He has already beat you. So you should want to get your get back, and you should want to do that.
No. There's a different conversation, because right now Keyshawn is right there in title contention. Shakur's left top rank. He has his own card. He doesn't need to go reaching to try to cross promote to go get an Andy Cruz right now to go do something about revenge or anything like that, when he has Dennis Berinchyk right there. He's right on the borderline of fighting him right now. This ain't the time. The fight will be even better when Keyshawn Davis is a champion at 135 for Andy Cruz to get into a fight with him. There's a better timing for that fight. There's no ducking Andy Cruz. It's just that Andy Cruz is just starting. And listen, I'm celebrating Andy Cruz for who he is.
Wait, I just thought about something. Lemos came back down the weight?
Lemos is coming down for 140. Just fought Hitchens. You know what's hilarious though, Blue? He's coming down to fight, but I heard he's really a 135 pounder, right? But he's coming down to fight Keyshawn. But guess who? What's his face is fighting now? Hitchinson is fighting. Who's Hitchinson getting ready to fight, guys? He's about to fight Pedraza. He's about to fight Pedraza, right? So they both fighting each other's work. Yeah, he's about to fight Pedraza, bro. That's who Hitchens getting ready to fight.
Hey, and I was gonna say
by the way, Hitchens is officially, I don't want to say F it, I'm gonna say, you know, I don't like to say, but he ducking that smoke for that IBF. He left his mandatory. He had the right to challenge Liam Paro for that damn IBF title. He walked away from that situation to go fight Jose Pedraza, bro. And his coach came out and said that they were going to petition for that fight. So that means you guys purposely change your mind and you don't want to deal with that rehydration clause, I guess. I don't know if that's what it is or it isn't, but you walked away from an opportunity to become a champion to fight a Jose Pedraza who's on his way out the door. It's not a good look. You better dominate him.
Why is he fighting Pedraza?
Because he needs a tune-up. Because that last fight he fought against Lemos took away from him. It affected him. He needs to revitalize his confidence. He needs to revitalize his ego. He knows Lemos took the best out of him. Everybody's saying Lemos beat him. Everybody's saying Lemos beat him, no matter how the decision went. So he doesn't want to go. That IBF, that rehydration clause hurt him, bro. It hurt him. Having to stay inside that 10 pounds bothered him.
I can't. I missed that, bro. I didn't know. I believe y'all just told me that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in this green earth should he be fighting Pedraza. Pedraza just got stopped by
Keyshawn.
7th round.
Why would he? What does he get out of that?
Busy, stay busy. Get some confidence. He wants to beat on him. He wants to punch on him. But I'm saying you better punch on him, because if Pedraza makes the fight look like the way Lemos did, listen.
bro, there's no growth.
None.
Like, why not fight bro that just lost for the IBF?
Subriel?
Yeah, Subriel Matias.
He's scared of Subriel. He don't want no problems with Subriel, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna go touch Subriel, because they all know.
Yeah, if he ain't got a belt, we ain't fighting him. All risk, no reward.
You fight Subriel Matias, that gives you more credibility than fighting Pedraza.
But he don't want to fight Subriel because he thinks Subriel gonna punch on him.
Man, come on, man. That's nasty work, bro.
You think Subriel gonna punch all over him, bro?
That make New York look bad Rich, that make New York look bad, bro.
He said he gonna all over him.
You can't do that, bro.
He gonna punch all on him, bro.
You can't do that,
You
bro.
know he is, damn. That's why he's scared of. He gonna punch all on him, bro.
Nah, bro. You can't be serious.
Remember how you did your little brother? You know what I mean? He gonna punch all on that boy, bro.
Terrence
Hey,
tried
stop punching on that little boy. I ain't gonna keep telling you, stop punching on that boy.
Terrence tried in the super chat. Salute. He said, "Who said it was a rehydration clause?" Nobody. Yeah,
that was easy.
Respect my Luke. What's up? I don't know.
Shout out for the $2.
Like, what do you want me to tell you, brother? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, y'all, I mean, y'all need Tank to say it himself. Like, that's the only time. Who said that? That ain't real. Like, bro. Oh, okay, man. Whatever. Man.
Hey, man, you know what? Though? I really do appreciate these conversations, hearing everybody difference in opinion, and it's cool.
Fun.
You know what's really cool though? It really is cool to see people have a love for, even if it is just they boxer. It's really cool to see that people really love this sport, even if it is the one person. Man, it's just good to see, because I really love this sport, and watching young dudes come up and dance.
That's why Devin gets hard. When I'm talking to Cat, bro, my inbox is just be like, bro, my head want to explode, bro. Like, oh my goodness, like it's not this hard. Just I'm okay with you just being like, bro, I'm a super fan, just cool.
Yeah.
But stop with the, bro, you just hating and you just don't like Tank, and you, bro, what are you talking about? He's in a position of power and he's not giving us the fight. Bottom line, that's it. That's all. This is not Chinese arithmetic. This is not rocket science. It is not that hard. It's not.
How many people?
And we told you dudes last year, at the end of last year, we told you dudes, bro, going into this new year, Tank will be held accountable for the fights that he's in. It was clear. We knew what it was. We knew that Tank had the thing going on with Floyd and with Leonard Ellerbe, with Al Heyman. We understood that. But once Tank separated himself from that and said he was a face of boxing, and that's another thing you guys don't want to be held accountable for. Because when you say the face of boxing, you're bringing up names like Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez fights who he wants to fight. He don't fight nobody else. Canelo Alvarez lets a belt go fight Edgar Berlanga and says, I ain't fighting. You ain't going to tell me what to do. So we're going to hold Tank Davis to the same exact standard, bro. He's a face of boxing. So if there's a fight out there that's supposed to be made, he gives you a list of the fighters he wants to fight. At the end of the day, if he's not fighting them, we're going to ask him why that fight ain't happening. You guys should do the same.
Hey, Clay, bro. You cannot hold the A side accountable for not sending contracts.
That's not what they do. The B sides are supposed to beg. He ain't begging enough. Clearly, he ain't begging enough. He's supposed to be begging more. You act like he begged for 3 days. He only begged for 1 day. You got to do at least a solid 3 days of betting before you can sit there and get a deal with 10. You know what you got to do. Y'all acting like y'all brand new, like y'all don't know that you got to be begging for these fights. And now y'all want to put it on the 8. Y'all got to stop, man. Y'all got to stop. Watch what you say on the internet, too, because everybody listening. Watch what y'all say on the internet.
Hey,
and that's my thing. Like, it just, bro, you can like who you like, you can love who you love, and whatever. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And you could, my thing is this. Whoever you think gonna win, I don't have a problem with that either.
Yeah.
But I have a problem when you say, here's the thing. I told this to Clay earlier. Canelo Alvarez doesn't hide it.
Yeah.
He don't hide it. He tells you, I'm not fighting him.
Period.
He ain't fighting him. Canelo don't tell you, I'm fighting this person and never fights him. He don't do that.
Nope.
He tells you flat out, why am I fighting him?
Oh, he's bringing me this, that, and the other. I can do that over here.
I'm not going to fight him because he bring nothing but 25 pounds to the ring. But I'm going to go fight the other guy that brings the same 5 pounds.
Yeah, but that other guy going to take $500,000.
Right. And but then check this out too, right? Canelo says, give me 150 million, I'll fight him. He's telling you right out. If you want to see me fight him, okay, pay me 150 million, I'll fight him. And guess what? If they give him 150 million, you're gonna fight him.
100%.
It's just that simple. Canelo, here's the difference, and this is what people don't get. When Canelo got in position of power, he did not let the powers that be control the narrative. That was all. That's why you can't. If you're telling me he's the face of boxing, You can't let somebody control the narrative. Canelo doesn't do that. Remember, when Lara got up, when Canelo's, after he beat Austin Trout, he said, okay, you want me to beat Austin Trout? Floyd, to fight you? Okay, I'll beat Austin Trout. What's up? What we doing? He thought Floyd was dragging his feet. He said, man, I'll fight Floyd at 152. Floyd said, I was going to give you the fight anyway. But okay, let's make it happen. He fought him, he lost, right? He said, okay, I'm going to get a get-back fight. He fought James Kirkland. He knocks out James Kirkland. I think it was Kirkland or Angulo, right? One of those dudes.
Not Kirkland out for sure.
Right. And then Lara showed up and showed him up. Bro, you ducking me. He looked, who is you, bro? Who is this dude? You want to see me fight him? And the board like, yeah, we want to see you fight. Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya. They said, no. Don't fight Lara. Canelo said, I don't care what y'all talking about. Sign him up.
Yep.
Line him up.
Period.
This dude just embarrassed me on the stage. Line him up.
He's next.
Against all their wishes, against what they wanted, line him up. He lined him up. Now, he arguably lost, but he lined him up. When he said, hey, bro, I'm going to fight Triple G, just give me a second. And the world said, no, fight him now. What did he do? He fought Triple G. Now, there's controversy surrounding it, but he did it. Right? And he tells us right now, right? Hey, bro, I'm not fighting Benavidez. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's telling us flat out, I ain't fighting that dude.
Hey, just like he won't fight Terrence, but he'll fight McGregor.
Conor McGregor, right? But again, Deb, he don't even try to hide it. He's not hiding it. He's not telling you I got a list of fighters that I'm going to fight. This guy's in my division, not doing it. He ain't doing it. All right, hey, bro. He never tried to fight Benavidez. He don't have no interest, and he don't care what arrows he take. In the meantime, I ain't doing it.
Of boxing, Blue. He the face of boxing. He moving like it. He letting you know. He telling you. He don't care what you think. He telling you up front. He not waiting 2 months before the fight get made. He letting you know straight up. This is who it's gonna be. Bop bop. He's moving in a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know me, I also have deeper ideas as to what might be happening in behind the scenes. I think there's a lot of politics going on that involve
1,000%. But that's what I'm saying. But again, he's on record saying it because Floyd, so on and so forth. The reason why he ain't call these dudes out. Now you're not with him. What's up? You can't tell us that you're the boss and you call the shots. You can't be out here clowning these other fighters and you can't move how you want.
The budget ain't there, man.
Right, because Dev is moving how he want. He been moving how he want from the very beginning.
It's the budget,
Shakur's moving how he want.
It's the budget. It's the budget, man. I want to put the fights together, but the dudes who got the bread, they telling me to hold on.
When he had a corner, he had a budget.
Right. Yeah. Nick J, peace and blessings to the chocolate queen. The chocolate drop, making 50% of the queens of the ring. She in the building. Blessings, queen. And we got a guy in the building, Jazz Ahmad. Blue, he's still repeating the same old narrative. Blue is on Bill Haney. No, brother, you pay me. You didn't even realize that. You do all that talking and you the one that paying me.
He's like, no, dude, you paying me.
Right. So the link is in the chat, Jazz Ahmad. Let's do this before we get out of here. Let's put you on the spot. Let's see if you're about your life. You on Bill Haney's payroll. You here to hate on Tank and the trash Tank. No, not trash Tank.
Somebody's got some feedback.
Hours has.
Huh? Is that? You hear feedback?
Is that me?
No. Hello? Oh, we good. Jazz Ahmad said, I don't pay you nothing. Yes, you do, brother. You don't even realize. See, smarten up. You here is paying me, brother. You being here is paying me. Not so smart guy. You commenting it and being active in the comments. That's paying me.
Spreading up my algorithm.
Right. So what are you talking about? You interacting is paying me. Not so smart guy. Smarten up. Now click the link. The link is right there. Come talk your talk. Stand on your square. Turn your camera on, stand on your square, and talk. The link is right there.
Hey,
so
Jazz,
now you can
please make sure you hit the like button. Appreciate you.
It's just like they think that hitting the dislike button is doing something. No, it's doing the same thing as the like button.
It's still engaged.
It's still engaging.
Hey,
that was not a comeback. You literally went on the dinner date with Bill.
Danny
Bill is a friend of mine. That's no secret. Okay, now what? Click the link.
He ain't coming on here.
He ain't coming on here. The link is right there. Click the link.
And what do you mean they went on a boxing outlets of trash tank? They went out to dinner to go eat food. They ain't go out to dinner to go trash tank. They went out to dinner to eat food. They could trash tank without the dinner.
Right. AK, I think that's you with the feedback, eh?
Mic check. Yep. Taquana. Shout out to Tom. Taquana. Is this Taquana? Is it Jazz Ahmad? Yeah, he sounded like he was doing something weird.
Mm-hmm. Nah, he ain't gonna hit the link.
It is what it is. It is what it is, man.
But let's get on out of here, fellas.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, Blue. Appreciate the panel. It was a good one today, man. I really had a good time, man.
All facts.
Always enjoy kicking it with the bro.
No doubt. Hey, I'm going up at 10:30 in the evening.
Yes,
if you guys we're gonna be up and at it. We're gonna be building, you know what I'm saying, talking about a couple of different things, these fights and everything coming up this weekend. And you know what I do. I just be talking boxing. I don't really get caught up in too much else. So that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm tapping in. I'll be tapped in.
Come on by.
I see you at 10:30.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Love y'all.
Love you too, great brother.
Love you guys.
In your time, so I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna watch you anyway. Hey, y'all be blessed, be safe, enjoy.
For sure. Blessings, great brother. Jazz Ahmad said blue's bad for boxing, yet you watch every day. No, your favorite fight is bad for boxing. How about that?
Boom.
Oh, Big Red Charlene said Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs to me, and that's my guy right there. Love Danny Jacobs. I think Danny Jacobs got comfortable, man. He started eating good. He got full. He won his battle with cancer, bro, and got his money from boxing. He's a winner, bro. He's a champion in his own right, and he knows it. And he, you know what I mean? Yeah, he got big fights. He won big fights. You know what I'm saying?
He got the Canelo check.
He got the Canelo check. He beat Peter Quillen in a big fight.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He arguably beat Triple G in that fight. Don't forget, he got the Triple G fight. You know,
100%.
Commentator. He got full, and I think that was just it. Like, yo, I'm a toast
to Danny Jacobs, man. I'm telling you, man, he's a champion, bro, in his own right.
Yeah. So I think he just got, you know what I mean? He just got full. He got comfortable, and the hunger to be a fighter, a boxer, is not there anymore. It's just not there.
He's enjoying life, man. Eating good, bro. Why beat up your body, bro? He fought, but he did have a fight with like a couple months ago. He fought Shane Mosley Jr.
Yeah, he lost that fight.
He lost that fight. Yeah.
And just think, like, that's a fight he wouldn't. And no disrespect to Shane Mosley Jr., but he don't beat Danny Jacobs in Danny Jacobs' prime.
Nah.
No way. No
Never.
way.
Never.
Danny Jacobs that fought Triple G and Canelo. No way.
No way. Not that Shane Mosley Jr. I don't know what he's turning into. I don't know, but that one that night wouldn't definitely know.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No doubt.
Yeah, so Danny Jacobs just he's a commentator now, you know what I'm saying? And he good. Yeah, he won.
He's over there with Matchroom, right?
Yeah, with his own, yeah.
With his own.
Yeah, so he a commentator. He winning. Rodriguez Jackson TV, salute. You know what I mean? So that just is what it is. But let's get on out of here, Clay, man.
Yo, 512 likes. Good job, chat.
Oh man. We finally hit the mark today.
Yeah, man. We got on it, man. It's good,
wow,
good
man.
Chat.
That's a blessing right there, man.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we'll be back on tomorrow. What's today?
Sir.
Today's
Tuesday. Yeah. Well, we good for the week, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow, man. So also too, put the link to the new channel in the chat. I need y'all to go subscribe, my brother Claymore Rain. You got the link to your channel. Put that in the chat.
Yeah, I put it up in there. Salute Legacy over Currency too. Definitely appreciate you at all times, bro. You always keeping it 100, even though you be on the wrong side. Let me stop. Salute to you, Legacy.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's you know, it's a big thing, man. We gotta, you know, stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, support the grinds. You know what I'm saying? And we just, again, man, I know you guys, a lot of people, the link to the new channel is right there in the chat. Click the link to the new channel, subscribe to the new channel, please. Tomorrow, I try to be on time, man.
The school year started. That's what it is. The school year started.
There's a lot
and it's
going
always
on, man.
popping off with these kids, man. They're not consistent. They're consistently inconsistent.
Right. So between 3:30 and 4:30, we'll be on. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely be on tomorrow. So yeah, man, make sure y'all tune in. The link to the new channel is in the chat. It's pinned up. Click the link, subscribe to the new channel. Also subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain. The link to his channel is right there in the chat. He will be coming on tonight. Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. Maya Egypt, man, Tyna Scott, man. If anybody sees Tyna Scott, please, man, because you know that's not like her. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. She haven't been here in a minute. So, man, if anybody see Tyna Scott or Charles Edward Cheese, man, haven't seen Cheese in nowhere. So
yeah, he's nowhere, bro. I think he's busy, clearly doing something.
Yeah, he's been MIA. And tonight, 10:30 p.m., Clay?
Yeah, 10:30 p.m. we building. You know, Xander Zayas, Bruce Carrington, Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna talk about this Tank and Lamont situation. We're gonna talk about Ben Davidson, with Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn. We're gonna talk about Danny Dubois. We're gonna talk about the future of the heavyweight division. We're gonna talk about it all, man, tonight.
Yeah, her channel's still up, but there's no activity, right? Now I gotta check on the Queen, man. But yeah, so y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. The link to the new channel is in the chat. Please click the link to the new channel. It's in the chat. Subscribe to the new channel. The link is right there in the chat. We will be me and my son is making it happen, so y'all gonna get good information over there. So what we got for y'all is my brother Clay, it's your boy Blue. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.